Hi, everyone. Hi. Welcome to my book lunch, the virtual book lunch for my book, Beautifully Colored. I'm super excited to be here and I am, looking forward to a beautiful evening with you all where I'll be talking about my book. I'll be introducing my book to you and, also letting you all know why I wrote this book. But before I kick off, I would love to, bring on my host for today. And her name is Noshad. She's my friend. She's also a mom. And we're looking forward to a fantastic afternoon with you all. Hey,
Hello, hello.
Noshad. Hi.
Hi, Ariyike. Hello, everyone. How are you all guys all doing?
I know everyone is doing great. I'm doing great. How are you doing, Noshad? You look so beautiful as always.
Thank you. You too. I'm doing fantastic. Super,
Awesome.
super excited and honored to be here.
Thank you
Super
so much.
excited to share this amazing thing that is about to happen. We're about to launch something great and amazing. So I'm excited.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Awesome. I think we should start off with a little bit of introduction. So I think you go first, then I'll go.
Oh, okay, sure. Where do you want me to start? So
Yeah, your introduction, then I'll do mine as well.
All right, everyone. Sure. I am a mom, actually, and I'm a single mom. I have a lovely little boy. He's 6 years old, and his name is Ryan. And I'm actually into like I put my Instagram as well. So if everybody wants to look at, I'm actually into finance. So I help people with their finances, and I call my brand the financial architects. So I help people to get that financial stability. And I came in Canada about 8 years ago, and my background was actually art. And I found myself like life brought me to a situation to be in the finance. And I'm from Toronto, Greater Toronto area. And I was honored to meet Ariyike in an event, but in summertime. It was an event where we were all gathering and getting to know each other about what we are doing. It was like an entrepreneurial event. And at that moment, like we literally clicked in. She has an awesome energy, very, very warm. And she was like full of life, dancing around, having fun. And it was such a blessing to get to know her. And then she mentioned something about her first book, actually, and I actually do have it. It was an amazing book. I'm a huge big fan there. Yeah, I'm a huge big fan of supporting women. And when I see an amazing woman with a lot of energy, a lot of passion, goals and dreams, they're fighting and they're thriving and trying to make a change and have an impact, I'm all in. I'm a huge support. I want those kind of women around me. And it was a blessing to get to know her. And it is also a blessing, and it's my honor to be here today and talk about her new book. And now I want to pass the basically there is no mic, but I want to pass it to her. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Maybe some people are here, they don't know how amazing you are, where you're coming from. Let us know more about you. You're I think I can't hear you.
I was muted. I'm back on. Thank you so much, Noshad. That was such, beautiful introduction of yourself. And it was also nice that you mentioned how we met and connected. And, I think that that's one of the reasons why, as human beings, we're here on earth, we're alive, to just connect with people. And, the day I met you, it was a Canada Vendors event. As soon as we saw each other, we just hugged and we started vibing. And we were just talking, talking about motherhood. You telling me about your son. You saw my three boys, and we've kept in touch since then. So thank you very much. Welcome to everyone present here. Thank you all so much for joining us for my book launch. I'm super, super honored and grateful that you all came here today. Today's a Saturday. You could have decided to go anywhere else or to do other stuff, or you could have decided to watch this video much later because it's going to be saved on my YouTube channel, so you can always go back. But you decided to come here and sit down and watch this video and witness this milestone event with me and with us. So I do not take this for granted. I say a huge thank you, and I'm sending you all love and hugs. Some of the people that are on the live, they know me already, but to those who don't know me, I'm just going to do a very brief introduction about myself. My name is Ariyike Akinbobola. I am a mom of three boys. I'm a published author. This book that we're launching today, Beautifully Colored, this is um, my second book, but then I will say my third book, because my first book was written and then I rewrote it last year and relaunched it last year, after I had first written it in 2015. So this is actually my second book, but it's my third body of work. So yes, I'm an author. I'm a foreign trained lawyer. I trained in Nigeria. I have experience in entertainment law, media. Um, you know, back in Nigeria, I did a lot of work. I worked on TV. I was a TV host. So some people who are watching probably know me from Nigeria, from when I used to host a talk show called On the Couch, where I would have three guests and then we'll talk about different issues and then we'll just trash them out. And, sometimes we're arguing on the couch, sometimes we're just talking, on the couch. And, it was a very interesting show. And then I hosted other TV shows back in Nigeria. And then I worked as a lawyer. Moving on to Canada, I moved here in 2019 with my family. And shortly after that, COVID hit. So we were like the last set of people that moved just before COVID. And, it was almost like I was just trying to find my feet in the country. And then boom, COVID, everyone was told to stay at home. So, when challenges come, you can either decide to be down and stay down, or, just come up and take advantage of the situation and make something out of that situation. And, when COVID started, I knew that I wasn't going to let it get to me. I wasn't going to let it hold me down. And, I just decided to keep forging ahead. And also, I also knew that being a mom, it would be harder because you're thinking about your mental health, you're thinking about the mental health of your children as well. And, it's like there's a pandemic. Everyone is just trying to stay alive. So you're trying to stay alive, and then you're also trying to keep your children, in good health, and you're also trying to be a mom and, be a wife at the same time if you're married. But, the thing is, I had to put this book together, and we're going to talk about that when, Noshad, the host, goes into like questions and all of that. But in also talking about myself, I'm also a YouTuber. This is my YouTube channel. So if you're watching and you haven't subscribed,
Make
please,
sure to
please
subscribe.
subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to be having like loads of content. Next week, Saturday, the last Saturday of February, I'm starting a series called Immigrant Success Stories, where I would be, once a month, I'll come on my channel, just like the way both of us are here. And then I would interview one guest. And then the person will also talk about how the person, traveled to Canada, to the US, to Australia, wherever, from their home country of birth, and how they have been able to just navigate the country. It's something that I put together because I know that being an immigrant, it is tough. And, a lot of us that did not grow up or were not born in our country of residence, we came here as I moved to Canada at almost 40. My husband moved here after like in his 40s. And it's so hard to leave everything that you have known, like the life you've known all of these years. It's so hard to leave it back home and then move to a country where you're kind of starting afresh. The system doesn't know you, the system doesn't owe you. You're the one that has to prove yourself to the system and to the country that you have moved to, that you are the person that came from wherever it is that you came from, and you're supposed to just come with all your awesomeness. So that is what I have done. Coming to Canada, I knew that people didn't know me here, and I just said, all the awesome things that I did back in Nigeria, even though I know that they matter, but it's left for me to come here and just also show the people here how awesome I am. And that's what I'm doing, spreading my light one day at a time, and just just trying to navigate this new life that we know. And I'm also going to be creating a lot of content under my Ariland platform. I'm looking at doing documentaries, doing movies, just relatable, telling relatable stories in the most simplified manner, where people can just watch a short film and they watch it maybe 10 minutes and they're not asking the person seated next to them that, oh, so like what happened? Just films that will be very easy to watch. So
Wow.
yeah, that's me in a nutshell.
Amazing. Isn't she amazing? Come on, like, isn't she amazing? Wow, I almost forgot she's been here only since 2019. Not that you're only like navigating your life around. Come on, you're building a life and you're building something and you're leading other people. This is amazing. Don't take it for granted. You're doing awesome. You're doing amazing. And like, you keep on compounding all these results. You started just by coming here with your family, first book, second book, and more and more, and documentary. You're doing amazing. And a lot of you guys, if you're not part of like I got the honor to be part of their community since last summer, and it's amazing. She's literally a true leader. She already had her impacts on everybody around her. And basically, I remember like one thing that it clicked in my head that I remember, it was her beautiful smile, her amazing energy, and her colorful blazer. I still remember that. Like, she knows how to stand out without even trying. That's because you have that amazing energy and like all those creativity that you want to pour into other people. You're doing amazing. You're doing great. And don't even think about your age or your husband. It's just a number. I mean, I feel like you're 18. Come on, let's be honest here. Come on.
And you said it the day we met. You actually did say it. You did. You did.
Yeah, that is like truly how I feel. I actually forgot I said that. But yeah, you are truly amazing. Make sure everybody who's watching this, make sure to show her the support, the love. Like, search around her name, give her the support she needs, because she totally deserves it. She came here with 3 kids, starting from zero, starting from bottom, and like, look how she's going. And if she gets a little bit more support of you guys, just imagine how much more she's gonna have to offer. She's gonna have to offer to all of you guys. It's amazing. It is amazing. So, and like, then the book that we have today, actually, to show it to you all, it called Beautifully Colored. Exactly like her blazer. As soon as I read it, I'm like, I remember her outfit. Beautifully Colored. Tell us a little bit about the book.
Thank you very much, Noshad. It's so interesting because I was actually going to wear that blazer today.
You should have. You should have. As soon as
I was going to. I was going to, but I bought this dress because I wanted to, like, I bought this dress to wear for the lunch. And then I was like, should I not wear this dress? Should I wear the blazer? But then I was like, let me not wear the blazer today. So
let me show different outfit to No Shot.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, if I wear it, No Shot is going to be like, that's the same blazer she wore the day I met her.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I decided to wear this. And, this is also very colorful, and this is going to be my vibe. Like, I'm hoping this can be my vibe for a while, where, every time you see me, every time I show up, I am dressed in like a colorful outfit, because when you show up in a way that people are going to kind of look twice at you, it's a good thing, because everyone wants to talk to you. People are like, oh my God, I love your dress. Oh my God, I love your
dress to impress in a good way.
So you dress to impress, you show up, you show out. And yeah, so 2022, look out for me. Everywhere you see me, I'm gonna be dressed like my book, beautifully colored.
Beautifully colored.
Okay, so back to your question. This book right here, Beautifully Colored, I wrote this book last year. And when I moved to Canada in 2019, I knew that I had to write this book because I wanted my children to settle in nicely into Canada. We had never been to Canada before we moved here. It was our first time here, and we moved here the first time. I mean, we're well traveled. We've been to England, we've been to the United States. I've been to Paris, I've been to Ghana, I've been to so many countries, and my children have also been well traveled. My first two children were born in England. My last one, my little 5-year-old, he was born in Atlanta. So we're well traveled, and so my children, they know what it is like to be in a country where not everybody looks like you because they've been to different parts of the world. But then having to come and live in a country where you're in a class and you're the only Black boy in a class, that's a different ball game. So we moved here in 2019, and my children went straight to school the month after we moved here. And I'm very thankful for my children's school. It's in York District. It's a fantastic school. They've never been made to feel any type of way. They've never been, I've heard of stories. I've heard too many stories, and I'm happy that my kids never went through all of that. They were accepted. My boys are very sporty. They play soccer, they run, they do everything. So as soon as they got into the school, they made friends, people liked them, and they've still kept those same friends up until today. But I know that not everybody has it that lucky. And to parents here whose children have been through some types of maybe racist attacks or comments, I'm truly sorry that your child had to go through that. This book is this is the reason why I wrote this book, because children are very innocent. If you look at kids, if you put 20 kids in a park, they will play together. If you put 20 adults in a park, they might not even get to speak to each other, because somebody can be like, oh gosh, she's too Black. Oh, she's too brown. Oh, I don't like Black people. Oh, I don't this, I don't that, because when you're an adult, your thoughts are already formed. But with children, they're very innocent. They see a child and they just want to play. They don't care if the child is Black or brown or white or whatever color. They just want to play together and have fun. And that is the reason why I wrote this book, because I want children to read my book. I mean, just look at the cover. If you look at the cover,
Beautiful.
you can already tell, without even flipping through the pages, you can already tell what the book is about. It's a group of diverse children holding hands. They're all holding hands together, which, just kind of shows unity. It shows that, regardless of where they come from, regardless of what color they are, they're all beautifully colored. And, this book is not a one-off. I call it my 12-year project. And that's like, by God's grace, 12 years being the maximum, because there are 12 children in the front, and every child has a story.
Wow.
Yeah, so each of the kids have different stories that I'm going to tell in the next, couple of years. So it's going to be beautifully colored, but then it would be like different people's stories, each of the character has a story. If you look at this girl clearly, the one with the guitar, she has vitiligo. She has a skin condition.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she does. Yeah. So people will get to know. So this is just like an introduction where all the kids are playing together, and the kids are not named intentionally because each child has a name and each child's story will be told. There's a boy on a wheelchair with a basketball. Let me share the cover. I should be able to share.
Yeah, the cover is absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
You're absolutely right.
Share that. Just give me 1 second. Let me see. I've never done this before. I've never had to do this before, so I don't know how to do it.
It says something about like a Kisses share at the bottom.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do. And I already saved okay, so yes, I saved the book cover already. Okay. So yes. So this is the cover. If you all can see it. This is the book cover. If you can see the book cover, please just drop comments in the comment section and let's know how how you guys feel about the book cover. This is the book cover for those who have not bought the book. This is what it looks like, and each child is going to have a story. Um, there's a Muslim girl here with a microphone. It's these kids, they're dressed in they're dressed representing the professions that they want to become in future, because in the book, on the day of when the story was told, it was career day, so the kids were asked to come dressed in in the costumes of the professions that they want to represent. So you can see the Muslim girl, she has her hijab and she's holding a microphone. You can see the other little girl next to her, she's a lawyer. You can see the other boy is a firefighter. The boy on a wheelchair is a basketballer. The little ballerina, astronaut, and the girl at the back, she's a tech girl. There's a doctor. The doctor is albino. So I don't know if albinism is something that a lot of people on this part of the world talk about, but it's a condition where a child is born very, very light. Like really, the skin of the child is very, very light and very soft, very delicate. And I have friends who have siblings who are albinos. I know people who have children who are albinos. So this is just also to show that everyone is being carried along, because I want every child to look at my book cover, to look into the book and find a child who looks like them on the cover or in the book and say, hey, this is me. So the doctor is an albino. His story is going to be told. His parents are going to look nothing like him, nothing like him. And his story is going to be told. And there's the girl here, she's a Formula One race car driver. There's a soccer player who's wearing the number 7 jersey. And there's the rock star who's with her guitar. And there's the other little girl who is a pilot, who's dressed as a pilot. So this is just, just a group of children representing different professions. And, it's a diverse group where, children are also going to look at this and know that they can actually dream big. How many female race car drivers do we have? We don't have too many. And that's why I put a female there. I could have put a male, put a boy, but I put a girl because this is just also to challenge, everyone, saying, if you are a girl and you have, like, this is what you want, but then you feel like there are not too many girls doing this, go for it. Just go for it. Even the pilot is a female pilot. We don't have enough female pilots. We don't have enough female pilots. So this cover, so I wanted a book where once you look at the cover, you have an idea of what the book is about. You don't even have to open the first page to know that this is what the book is about. So basically started from my kids moving here and knowing that I had to write this book because I wasn't seeing any books like this. And the thing about life, if you want a story told and if you've been trying to search for a particular type of book, go and write the story. So that's what I did, because I wanted a book that was telling this type of story and I just wasn't finding any. So I decided to just write a book that my children can read, your children can read, and all the kids can read, and just, kids can have play dates, beautifully colored play dates. So I want to build a community, a beautifully colored community, a diverse community of, parents and children, where everyone can just come together. We can plan activities. We can do so much together. So it's not just a book, it's a movement, it's a vision, and
the inspiration behind it, that you wanted to still make it happen. That is amazing.
Exactly.
Wow.
So that's it.
It is very deep and profound. I really like it. I really, really like it. And honestly, she's right. Like, I read the book, is amazing, and my son actually loved it. It gives you an idea that what is it about, but still doesn't tell you everything what is in there, which is actually surprised me what is in it. So you told us a lot about different stuff, your purpose, what motivated you. What is the number one thing that it inspired you to kick it off and make it happen? Like the most important one.
The most important one that inspired me, I would say, would be my children because, uh, yeah, because as an adult, I know what moving to a new country, I know what it entails.
Yeah,
But, because I'm not in the mind of these children, and kids would tell you as much as they want to tell you. But then you're still not in their minds to know what exactly is going on. And in as much as they're so small and we look at them and like, oh, they're just children, they still have so much going on in their heads. They have their fears, they have their insecurities. I just wanted a book that they would read and find safety, a book that they would read and just, feel safe and feel confident in their skin. And, a book that will just kind of also, just buttress on the things that I tell them at home and just the values that I'm teaching them because I have three boys and I want, I don't want to raise boys who are not, heart centered or nice or kind or boys that don't show love. I'm raising boys who are, boys who are very empathetic, very considerate, very kind. You never hear my kids saying bad things.
exactly like her.
Yeah, exactly like me. So I would say the number one inspiration will be my children, just watching them grow in this land, in Canada, and, just wanting them to have the right kind of values, wanting them to also, share the book with their friends. Because if you look at this book, I see some of their friends in the book, because they have a diverse, group of friends, both boys and girls. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so just
Especially in Canada, because like Canada, especially in Canada, because Canada is a very, very diverse country. A lot of other countries, I realize, like I haven't been like you to so many other countries, but I have friends and family and relatives, which is Canada. I heard and I realized is the most diverse country that you can be in, because there are people across the whole world, different colors, different languages, different accents, different skills. They're just all coming here and they gather together. So it's very, very good for us from the young age, learn to how to get along with them, grow up with them, and see everybody as one. Which is, that book is actually great. Like I absolutely love it because it will give, it will be a help to feed that mindset to our innocent kids. Because yeah, you're absolutely right. Like I took my son, whenever I go and take my son out, I see he's just go and play with everybody, he have fun with everybody. It doesn't matter if they're brown, like they're black or from different country, or they're white, it doesn't really matter to them.
exactly,
But
exactly.
as they grow up, unfortunately, they just starting to, like, I don't know, somehow it's effect from the like, I don't know, the
It's the
society.
effect from the parents, actually.
Yes,
It's the
parents.
things, yeah, because
I
I
didn't
did my
want to say
research.
that.
It is. I did my research, and what I found out was that it's the conversations that parents have, knowingly or unknowingly. Those are the things that shape the children. So if you're a parent and then in the house you're talking to your friends on the phone, and then maybe like you're not black, and then you're like, oh gosh, I hate black people, or you have somebody who is in your office who's black, and you're like, oh my god, that black girl, she's too noisy, she's too this. The kids, they're listening and they're putting those things in their heads, and they see the next black person, and the next black person, like a black girl in class, is just like making noise and just being herself and just talking. And then they begin to think, oh my God, she's too loud. Oh, she's black. My mom said. They're saying, so those things are
Unfortunately.
playing in their heads already. And then they start to grow up and they already have that bias because of the things that they have learned from home.
Because yeah, it's slowly going through their subconscious, and we
Exactly.
don't, which is I actually, like, I was reading something like, I tend to read a lot of books. I love books, and it was saying that whatever we have, the habits we have, whatever the way we think, we grow up, it's us training our conscious mind to put it permanently into our subconscious mind, the behaviors, the thoughts, the habits that we have, which is whatever, just you tell yourself something every single day, And then, well, we're gonna get to there actually, because she has something like that in her book. You keep on telling yourself something every single day, or you keep on hearing it slowly. You're basically training your conscious mind, and it's slowly transferring to your subconscious mind. At some point, you, without even thinking, analyzing, like listening, and like giving a floor to somebody to prove it to you, you're just like, oh, that person, I want to keep my distance because of their color, because of their accent, and because where
Exactly.
they're coming from. But from the young age, if it's just all colorful stuff, funny stuff, like very beautiful stuff, like amazing books, like what your amazing book, they can start to actually learn that, because kids are canvas, a plain a blank canvas. So you
Exactly.
can paint something beautiful and colorful on it, or you can just, I don't know, let it dust, or draw something with only like black color, or like leave it as is, or do, or scratch it. Really, kids are plain canvas. They blank canvas. So,
Exactly.
and one thing that I realize, and I actually want to say, is like, I'm keep on like touch basing on that, but I'm not talking about it. The book is, it has affirmations in it. It's crazy. It's mind blowing. We grow up, people who are starting to become independent, we're having big purpose. We keep on hearing about it on social media, in the books, from great leaders around us, from like all these motivation speakers. Yeah, how affirmation, write down, do this and that. And a lot of us really don't know what it is, and like a lot of us only get a chance to learn about them when we are already like an adult.
Exactly.
Science is
I'm so
already
happy you said that.
yeah, when we are already an adult. So, and like, I didn't, honestly, I'm gonna even say, tell them, like, I didn't know what is affirmation up until 3 years ago. I had no idea. Now I'm using it, and it's helping me a lot, and I saw it in the book. I'm actually say that I've been telling my son that, say this to yourself: I am strong, I am smart, because I saw, like, sometimes he come home and he's like, oh, I'm not good, I'm not smart, because, like, I don't know, he wasn't good at math, or someone like told him something. Kids still, they do bullying. So, and
Exactly.
or he was like, oh, I can't lift this because I'm not strong, I don't have the muscle. I'm like,
Oh,
yes, you are. So repeat this to yourself: I am powerful, I am strong, I am capable, all this different stuff. And I saw this book, I was going through the pages, and I'm like, it has these beautiful affirmations for kids. Kids, it's very like, the grammar is very simple for the younger age. The kids are starting to learn, and think about it, when they're starting to just learn, they read something to practice how they can read with affirmations that is related to them. They
yes.
can relate to it, they can see themselves with those pictures. Like, kids, think about it, in Halloween, kids love to become Superman, superheroes, Batman, because they see themselves in them in the movie, and they want to be someone like them eventually. But that's, and then they sometimes think like, oh, it's not achievable because they're superheroes. But this, in this like, this ways, in these books or these affirmations, they're actually starting to fit them that anything is possible, anything is doable. Start to believe in yourself. And yeah, like, I absolutely loved it. This is the first time I'm seeing affirmation in kids books. Like, thank you so much for doing that. It's a huge change. Thank you.
Thank you, Noshad. And, I'm happy that you pointed that out because that was also one of the reasons why I did, write the affirmations because I've never seen a children's book. I know there would be some, but I've never seen a children's book that actually, does have the positive affirmations and things like that. And, as you rightly said, I also never even knew anything about affirmations until 2020. God bless my mentor, Nkechi Robinson Nwafo. She was the one that introduced me to the world. And I'm sure it wasn't only me, I'm sure like a group of us, because like she has um she has a group of us that she mentors, and we just have a group of ladies where we're all just coming together and just doing a lot of positivity together. Shout out to Global Impact Faith Tribe ladies. So Inkechi was the one that just made like one, I think it was one day that she did like a challenge where she gave us some affirmations and said, everyone should recite the affirmations. And I did that. And I felt so good about myself. And ever since then, I have written down my own affirmations. I had a meeting because we have meetings with our kids. I had a meeting with my kids, and because we
That's
have
awesome.
yeah, we have like a round table monthly meeting where we go over stuff, and we just like we all talk. We do it at the dining table with my husband, with the kid, with the boys, and I told them to write down their affirmations, just like very simple things that they would love to say, and they should personalize it, and that I will see it and edit. So they did that, and I edited it, and it's pasted on the wall of their room. So every morning they recite their affirmations, like when they remember to, of course, But they're supposed to do it every morning, but they do it like every now and then. Sometimes I hear them when they are, reciting their affirmations. And these are the things that we didn't grow up learning, we didn't grow up knowing. We just found these things out much later on in life. And knowing that you wake up every morning and you're saying to yourself, I am strong, I am enough. You say these things to yourself, you internalize them, and you get to school and nobody can even bully you, because a child tries to bully you and says, oh gosh, you're so weak. It's not even going to get into your head, because you have already said to yourself, I am strong, and you already believe those things that you're saying to yourself. So positive affirmations are very, very important, and we all should encourage our children to recite the ones right here in the book. And as parents, if you want to add more positive affirmations, you can just take your pen and add them, in the book, and have
Absolutely.
your children just recite them. Or you can even just do like a photocopy of that page that has the affirmations and just paste it on the wall of your children's rooms and just have them say it every day. Because these things will actually help them to become stronger adults. Because in a world where people give up so easily these
Yeah,
days, and you cannot blame them, because they're not taught to be resilient, and they haven't even also taught themselves that they can fight through situations and rise above the challenges that they're going through. But if they have the positive affirmations right from when they're small, and they are already saying these things to themselves, then it will definitely go a long way in helping us and the society to build better and more responsible adults.
absolutely, absolutely. Because as you mentioned, like the affirmations will make kids, like even us, like kids from the young age, to believe in themselves, have their self confidence, and basically feel that they are capable. And it's actually, it's not just a feeling, it's scientifically been proven, as I mentioned. When you keep on telling yourself something, like I am powerful, I am smart, I am capable, you keep on saying that like every day, or at least a few times a week, or every morning, it's basically you training your conscious mind to basically implant it permanently into your subconscious mind. So when you grow up, it's not just like you are pretending that you're smart, you actually do know that you're smart, and you're starting to attract whatever is around you. That I think we got frozen. No, did you lose me? I cannot, I don't have you. I don't know what really happened.
Sorry, I
There
think
you
I,
go.
I went off. I went off for a bit. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I do. I realized that I lost you.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay.
I'm
Yes,
back.
that, sorry everyone for technical
I'm
difficulties.
so
Technology
sorry.
is not perfect. So yeah, I was saying is like us like training yourself, and at the same time like we starting to truly believe who we are. When we are a kid, we tell each other ourselves this, and even our kids, like when we grow up, we realize that we are truly the way we are because we told that to ourselves when we were really young, and we paint that blank canvas very beautifully. And this is actually really great. And for all the parents out there, I don't say I'm gonna advise you. I won't say that I recommend you. I would say I beg you to do this for your kid. I beg you guys, because the kids are really vulnerable, but we need to teach them when we're really young that they are capable and powerful and they can do anything. Everybody is the same. We all have two hands, two eyes, two legs. We all have one brain, so we can use it. We every like there is no difference between us. It's just us how we train ourselves and who we become. So please, I beg you all to do that and help your kids with those affirmation and self-belief and self-confidence. And Ariyike tool is amazing. Use that tool. Use it. It actually has blank pages at the end that get you to practice, get you to write down something. Tell us a little bit about what is really at the end that they can write, and what is the content and why you put it there.
Okay. Wait. What did you ask? Why did I put what? The
The
blank
last
pages.
I saw the blank pages, like the practice. Sorry, I got you on spot. But
Okay. So, oh my God, Nasha, you're so funny. Okay. So, there's a word search at the back.
yes.
There's a word search. Then there's also a page that says write down what you learned,
Yes.
because I want kids to be able to, just put a few things down to say the things they learned. Look, if my 5-year-old, when I asked him for the things that he learned, oh my God, like I was just laughing. I was blown away. So
Oh, I think we
10
lost
kids
it.
will read the
Back. Got frozen. I'm not sure what happened. I think it got frozen. Is it my side or her side? I'm not sure. Sorry, everyone, for difficulty.
Mhm.
Okay. I, there you are. I wasn't sure even if I'm on or not.
No, I don't think you were on as well. I think you went off as well. Hi, everyone. We're so sorry. We're back on. It
It's
was,
okay. It was a break. I think
it
they
was
went for a cup of water or something. I mean, we need the water because we were talking. But if there was a break, there was a break.
okay. So you were asking about the pages, the blank pages.
Yes, yes, yes. Because I
Yeah.
really, really like them. It
Oh, yeah.
challenged the mind. Yes.
So just before I go into that, I want to just Give a shout out to everyone who joined us. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank
I see
you.
you all. The comments are rolling in. There's so many comments. Please keep the comments coming. And please make sure that you're buying the book. Everyone just go on Amazon. If you're on Amazon in, Canada, just click, look for my book, Beautifully Colored by Ariyike. It will pop up. Get your copies, buy for your children, buy for your nieces, nephews, godchildren, neighbors. Just buy for
You too.
everyone. Every child needs to have a copy of this book. And if you're in the US, buy it on Amazon.com. If you're in Australia, buy on your Amazon. In the UK, buy on your Amazon. It's on all the Amazons. So please buy my book, and make sure you leave a review after your children read it. So there's a part at the back, the blank page, one of the blank pages that Noshad was talking about, and she said um, that I included. So I put, write down what you learned, because 5 children will read this book and they will learn 5 different things. My 5-year-old, when I asked him what he learned, he said, "Oh, he learned about playing in the gym. He learned about playing outside with the kids. Those are the things that he learned." And he said all the children were playing together and they were having fun. That's what my 5-year-old said. So so your kids will read it and then have just learn different things. So I have a page that says write down what you learned, write down your favorite affirmations, just for children that want to personalize the affirmations and just want to pick some of the ones that they would use every day, and then write down everything that you're thankful for, because we live in a world where with COVID, you just every day you're just like moving. Sometimes you don't even take out time to sit down, just cherish the moment, appreciate the things that you're thankful for, whether it's your family, whether it's your health, whether it's just an opportunity to, to just talk to your friend, to, or somebody has come to your house, you've not had a visitor in 2 years, and the person brought laughter, brought joy, brought gifts to your house. So just like writing down everything that you're thankful for, because as children, I don't want children to feel entitled to anything. My children don't feel entitled. And I let them understand that, look, in this world that we live in, nobody owes you anything. Nobody. You owe it to yourself to
Absolutely.
achieve greatness, to achieve the things that you want to achieve. But don't think that, oh, your greatness is tied to somebody else. So if somebody decides not to help you, and then you're like, oh my God, this person didn't help me. And then you start to, wallow in self-pity. So I make them understand that you owe yourself the world. Nobody owes you anything. So this is just also having the children write down the things that they're thankful for, just it might just be an act of kindness from a stranger. It might be something that maybe your mom or your dad did for you. If your parents are doing stuff for you, it's because they want to. It's because they brought you into this world and they feel like they care for you. They feel like they're entitled to, to just take care of you. There's some children whose parents don't even do anything for them. There's some children that their parents just abandon them on the streets. I grew up in Nigeria, and on the streets in Nigeria, we have what you call street children. In Canada, I've never gone out, driven on a road, and seen like children begging for money or children just abandoned. In Nigeria, and I'm sure in some other African countries, but I can only speak for Nigeria because that's where I grew up. And these are things that I see.
Oh, wow.
You see street children. You see children who have been abandoned by their parents. Maybe their parents don't have money to take care of them, or maybe they were born with a health condition and their parents just don't want to be responsible for them, and they just dump them on the streets. So the kids have to be on the streets begging for money, just trying to fend for themselves, which is very, very sad, because
Very,
yeah,
very.
it's really
Wow.
sad. So if so these, so I said write down everything that you're thankful for, because nobody owes you anything. Nobody, not even your parents, not even your parents, not even your
Take
parents.
control and learn your option and train yourself from the young
Exactly.
age.
Just train
Yes.
yourself and write down what you're thankful for. So that's
Amazing.
what the pages are for. And there are like extra blanks at the back where kids can just like make notes and just write anything that they want to. Just before we proceed, I want to just call on, we had said that we would call on a few people, and one of them is going to have to hop off this call because he has a meeting at 1 o'clock. So I just need to bring him on, and
Yes.
then that will continue. So I want to call on Uche Okugo. Uche is the president of the Network of Nigerians in Canada, and I just want him to come. He's a father. He has a young, little cute baby boy,
Oh,
and yeah. So I just want to bring him on. I hope he's still
amazing.
on. Yeah, amazing. So just for him to say a thing of or two, because our Nigerian community here in Canada is very active,
Very.
and yeah, very active, and he's the leader. He's the one that just kind of like puts everyone together, and just he had said he would come up to say a thing or two. So Uche, if you're still watching, please click on the link and then join us. The other link, because I sent you two links, because I see his comment and his comment is here. And yeah, so we'll just wait for him to come and talk, and just say a few things about the book and maybe about me, and he would hop off and jump into his meeting because he has another meeting. And then I have a few other people, I think about four other people that would come and talk, but they're not coming now. We'll finish the interview, and then we'll also get to recite the positive affirmations for the children. If you're watching with your children, please let them get ready, because we're all going to recite the positive affirmations. And because this is for the children, we want them to be a part of it. So please, if you've got your children in the house, get them ready, because we're going to be reciting the affirmation. So yeah, I have Uche here, right here. Hey, President. Uche, you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Ready? Because we're going to. Uche, yes, we can hear you. So yeah, I have Uche here, right here. Hey, President.
Thank you very much.
Uche, you're
Can you hear me now?
Yes, but you're watching on another system, so you have to mute that system where you're watching.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Can you hear me now? Yes, but you're watching on another system, so you have to mute that system where you're watching.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sorry. It's actually same system though.
So I think go to YouTube and pause that, or close the YouTube browser.
I believe there are two platforms that are open. That's why he has us with delay.
It's gone off.
And
Yeah, so I think what was going on was his system was still playing
yes,
this
yes, I
interview, and
believe
then he was joining. So Uche, if you're watching, just close the YouTube browser and then just join with the link to get into the studio.
there he is. Welcome back, sir.
Thank you very much, Nosad and Lydia Ariyike. Good afternoon. Congratulations on your book, Lydia
Thank
Ariyike.
you.
Awesome book. This is indeed a timely intervention for our children. It's and parents as well, because the well-being of our kids is, of course, our well-being and our top priority. And so, thank you very much for such a timely book. It is important to have a beautifully colored foundation for our children to build their self-confidence as well as enhance their social interactions. From the book cover that you shared, it is important for our kids to know that they can be and do anything that they set their hearts to.
Absolutely.
It is important for them to also know that no one should be judged by the color of their skin, by the way they dress, or by any physical or medical condition. And also, life is more beautiful because we are different. And this is also the essence of diversity and inclusion as well. So our kids need to know that doing good, being kind, the whole essence of it is to pay it forward. And so I like the fact that you highlighted this, including the affirmation part. And I believe that kids would learn a lot from this book. I live here in Canada. I'm the president of Network of Nigerians in Canada. And I know that children actually face an unimaginable amount of negative peer pressure and influence. And so this book, beautifully colored, will definitely be a life changer for them going forward as well. At the Network of Nigerians in Canada, we are supporting the activities of our children with programs and publicity. And of course, it is to be an honor for us to ensure that the community gets to know about your book. So once again, kudos on your book. Kudos on all you do for the community.
Thank
I'm,
you.
I'm truly proud of you. I can start talking about you on a BF for an hour. You've been so amazing, so supporting. And I can't wait for feedback from folks when they read this book. And lastly, I will take you on privately about what you mentioned, Global Impact Faith Tribe Ladies, right? Okay. So once again, thank you very much. And kudos. Congratulations.
No
Thank you
problem.
so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Presido.
Yeah.
So you have to leave.
And join with your link. Okay, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. Amazing. 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 It's really nice to hear feedback from other people. Guys, I actually do want to say something. This book became the Amazon bestseller. I don't know if we mentioned that. The book is amazing. And it was such a honor and huge thing that it happened for her. And I'm really happy for her that the book became as Amazon bestseller book. And congratulations, hon. Like, I mean, this is a huge achievement. Like, usually when we want to like talk about the reviews and how good is the book, we talk about like, oh, it's Amazon bestseller. Well, there she is. Like, her book is Amazon bestseller. Make sure to buy that book. Make sure not that only you guys are buying the book to just to use it or support her. You're supporting her dreams. You're supporting her future impacts. Make sure to do that. Buy the book. And I'm sure like your kid's going to love it and appreciate it as well. And you're supporting herself, you're supporting her dreams and all the people that in future they're going to be impacted by her activities.
Thank you very much, Nashad. And I'm so happy that you even mentioned, the Amazon bestseller part, because never would I have imagined that I would become an Amazon bestseller author. For writing a children's book, my very first children's book. I've never written a children's book before. My first time of, just writing one. And, the book became number one on the inclusive education methods section on Amazon Canada in the books. Yeah, in the books department. And the book is still doing well. Like, it's been crawling between 1, 2, 3. And in the US, it also made the Amazon bestsellers list. It was on number 17 on Amazon.com in the US. And it's a good feeling because it also just shows that people appreciate what I'm doing. And it just shows that people are buying the book, which is very important because I want the book to be spread out, like to really, really spread. One of my friends, I'm not going to call her name, she works in a tech company in the US. This book was actually supposed to be launched and released in March.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in March. But I completed the book last year. Everything was done, but I just needed to make some edits, some slight edits. And my friend reached out to me and said, oh, where she works, it's a big tech company, a global one. It's a US company. And she said that they wanted to buy, a book for Black History Month and just support some authors to just spread books that would talk about diversity and just spread it out to some schools here in Canada. And, I was just like, okay. And she said she remembered that I released my book cover last year on Instagram, and she wanted to know when my book will be out. And then I told her March, and she was like, oh, if it was going to be released in February, then my company would have bought a couple of copies to give out to some schools in Canada. And I was like, hey, wait, please, what's doing me? I can release the book in February. So that was also one of the things that pushed me. So on the day the book was released, her company actually did buy a significant number of the book to give out to some schools here in Canada. So huge shout out to her. Thank you very much. Her name is actually Junwa, so thank you, Junwa, for that. And while we're still on, just because I don't want to forget to acknowledge certain people, which will be bad for me because they were very instrumental in just making this book come to life. The first person I want to acknowledge is Ashley, my illustrator. She was the one that drew all of these beautiful, beautiful designs. Everything. So everything in the book, every page in the book, I wrote every page down to the details, down to where the boy kicking the ball is, down to like what would be behind the children, the landscape, all of that. And then every character I described, some of them I had to sketch them so that she'll have an idea of what I wanted the children to look like. So huge shout out to her because she was able to bring my dream to life. And then I also, there's another children's author here. I don't know if she's still here, Sholakbe Adebajo, Lakbe's Lifestyle. Shout out to her as well, because she was the one that she was my proofreader, and she was able to spot some errors here and there. And then also my best friend, Christine, she was also my second proofreader. Shout out to her as well. She was able to spot some errors. And then my third proofreader, Miracle Ewim, she used to be my assistant when I lived in Nigeria, and then she still does a lot of work for me, even though I'm here. So, these three ladies, they were very instrumental in just making sure that the book came out the way it did. And then one more person, his name is Mr. Ladi. He used to be my son's English teacher in Nigeria. And, I'm not a teacher. I don't have any education background in terms of like teaching. And I just wanted to be sure that the language that I was using was kind of simplified for the children, because I didn't want to create any complicated book or any complicated language. So I did send him some of the, some of the pages of the book where I wasn't sure if what I was doing was actually right. And he was there to support me as well. And of course, my family, my husband, who is always there to support me, who, when I wake up because being a creative person is crazy. It's crazy. Like sometimes you wake up, like you're sleeping, you wake up at 2 a.m. and then boom, you have this idea. Like this book was completed, and 2 days before I released it, I changed this character, the race car driver.
I was actually about to ask you. Yeah, I was actually about to ask you what were like. I'm sure you went through ups and downs to publish the book, and I was about to ask you what are the most challenging parts of putting this book together. Like I'm sure it was challenges.
Everything was challenging. Everything, like from the cover to like the entire book. It was like, I think this has been one of the most challenging projects I've ever done, because my first book was an adult book. It was very easy to write. All I needed to do was just get somebody to do my cover. No illustration.
Adult books are boring.
I know, right? Nothing, no fun pictures. Nothing fun. Nothing. Yeah, that's.
So she did an awesome job with this book. Make sure it is still on Amazon.
It is still on Amazon. Yes.
It was awesome, but like we're talking about boringness because like there is obviously no picture here.
There's no pictures. There's nothing fantastic to look at. Like there's
yeah.
Like you're just reading. You're just reading, and that's it.
If you guys are curious, what's the name? The name is The Cost of Our Lives.
Yes.
The Cost of Our Lives. Make sure to purchase that. It's amazing. I absolutely loved it, and yeah.
Thank you so much, Nashad. So yeah, putting the characters together, and then also having my illustrator get the illustrations was also very challenging, because like the first set of images she drew, the kids looked too old. They looked like kids that were in like year 7 and they were supposed to be in year 1, and I was like, no, they look too old. And then even this girl, the race car driver, she actually kind of looked like the ballerina initially. So I looked at the book one last time, and I said, wait, there's something missing, because I wanted to have a girl with this color of skin. She kind of looks like my friend who is from India. She looks like her daughter. So I wanted a girl who would have like black long hair, just a pretty face, beautiful girl, and not someone that looked exactly like the ballerina. So a few days to release, I told my husband, I was like, I don't want this girl to be here as the race car driver. And he was like, no, the book is good. The book is perfect. I was like, no, I need to get this done.
So details matters for sure. That shows your effort and your creativity.
Exactly. So I had to change that at the last minute. And, my illustrator was kind enough to also do it. And, if you change a character, you have to change the character inside, all through, like inside the
Yeah.
pages and even at the back. So we had to change that character. And in vetting the book one last time, I found out that my illustrator forgot to change the girl on one of the pages at the back. So thank God I spotted that out. So I was like, hey,
Wow.
you didn't change her here. You need to, yeah. So the
Wow,
details,
it was
like,
quite a journey then.
I know. So, just, I think that the details, making sure that everything was right, and then placing each child strategically, because when my illustrator, like when I did the cover, I said, okay, so put the children here, put a rainbow at the back, do this. I just described everything. And then she just put the children in a way she wanted to. And I said, no, I want the Muslim, because she put the Muslim girl in a way that the microphone wasn't showing. And I said, no, I want the Muslim girl's microphone to show, so that anybody that sees her knows that she is a journalist. She's a TV presenter. Not that you're just putting her and they don't even see what she's holding. So
Yeah,
I had to,
absolutely.
yeah, so I had to arrange it in a way that all the children will be well represented. And it was very challenging, but I'm happy that it actually did come out nicely. And huge shout out to Amazon, because the quality is fantastic. Like, it's the quality that I actually envisaged, and I'm happy they were able to get
Amazing.
it right. To get it right.
Amazing. That's great. That is great. Well, all this exciting stuff. I love it. I love it. I mean, and I was actually like talking to one of my friends, and he actually mentioned that the reviews are actually great over there too. So and the people out there are actually loving it as well. Tell us a little bit about the feedbacks also you got.
Awesome. Thank you. So I've been getting a lot of good feedback. Parents have been sending me videos. If you go on my Instagram page, you'll see a video of one of the girls, Michelle. She's a daughter to one of like my big sisters here in Canada, Sister Bumi. Shout out to Sister Bumi. She's always very supportive. So she sent me a video of her daughter this morning and said, hey, my daughter did a review of your book. And I saw that, and I was almost crying, because I was just like, this is the reason why I wrote the book. Like, I don't want to have to explain the book to children and say, oh, this is what my book is about. No, I want children to read the book and
Absolutely.
then say what they learned, and then me hearing that, what she learns from the book was actually the message that I was trying to portray in writing the book. Just made me so, so happy. So the reviews have been amazing. There's this beautiful, lovely woman. Her name is Miss Khan. Shout out to her. She used to be a teacher at my children's school here in New York District. And yesterday she got on her Twitter page, and she bought the book, and she put a picture of the book. She had messaged me on Instagram and said, I've bought your book and I'm going to bring it to you for you to sign, and I was looking forward to that. And then she put a picture of the book on her Twitter page, and she's like this really influential woman who was like everyone's favorite teacher at my children's school. And then she had to leave to become a vice principal of another school here. And she put it up, and she was saying, oh, she wrote that she's looking forward to reading this to her children in school. And then I was seeing like comments from teachers. And then one teacher actually did reach out to her and say, oh, would you please come and read it to the children in my class too? So I was just so happy, because
Wow.
these are the conversations that I want, schools to have, where children are seeing these types of books, being available to them, where they read and they just like, they see that everyone should actually learn to live together, play together. And they should also realize that, nobody's skin is too brown. Nobody's skin is too black. Nobody's skin is too white. We all are beautifully colored, and just seeing all of that go on Twitter, like even up until this morning, like the conversation was still going on. People were still liking the post that she made. And it just made me feel good. So the reviews have been good.
Amazing.
And, please, to everyone who has bought, please make sure you also go on Amazon and leave a review, because that would also help the book, so
Absolutely.
that when people go to the book, they can actually see that other people have reviewed the book. And then based on your review, then they know if they want to buy it for their children or not. So it's a picture book. And it wasn't even The truth, initially, I wasn't even planning to put much text into the book. It was just, I just wanted to, because you know what I said earlier on, shout out to my husband, shout out to my children. Being a creative person, you wake up at 2 a.m., boom, you have an idea, you're writing.
Absolutely.
My husband is seeing me, he's like, oh my God, but why are you up? I'm like, oh, I just need to quickly put some things down.
Yes, yes. They
So,
flow into you and they go out. Like you should just like, leave it out.
because
Sorry for
because
that.
once you go back to sleep, once you sleep, you're going to forget. So I wanted, yeah. So the book was supposed to just be pictures all through. Like the children will flip through and see pictures and kind of imagine what it is that the author was trying to say. And at a point in time, before I released the cover, I was actually thinking of not even putting my name there.
Interesting.
Yeah, putting my name was a last minute thing. Honestly, like when I first thought of the idea of the book, I wasn't going to put my name there. I was just going to put like a fictitious name as the author. You know why? Honestly,
Why?
because I wasn't sure how people would react to the book. So I also didn't want people to I didn't want people to kind of place a face. I wanted it to be one of those projects where people don't know who the author is, almost like you're anonymous, where people don't even know if I'm black or if I'm brown or if I'm white, and people are just imagining that. Like that was also part of the creativity. But then later I was like, put your name on it, girl.
Yeah, you should. You should. You
Yeah,
should.
and I'm happy that I did. I'm happy that I
Yeah.
did put my name there.
Yeah, because you
So
should show your basically brilliant mind out
I know, right?
I mean,
I
at the
know.
end of the day, if we want to have the right impact, we need to have the exposure. And what it is about you is that's you targeting something that I'm targeting. And my whole career is actually like if someone work with like people who work with me and my team or my clients, they all know that my main goal is to get to the point to open up schools. So I really like that because I want to teach kids from the young age how to have the options to when they grow up, they have more than one option. They have like a diversified future, which is what you're doing is actually very, very important. Again, targeting kids, their mindset, their beliefs, and their power, and they believing in themselves because kids are our future. Like they are literally our future, the way everything is heading, the way everything is going. They are our legacy, and they are the way the economy, the society, the universe is gonna run. So that's why it's very important us feeding the right information to them. And you actually did the right thing because you need to get that support to pour more into those amazing beautiful people and kids out there. You did the right thing.
Thank you very much, Nashad, for saying that. Thank you.
Of
Very
course.
thanks. Yeah. So in giving shout outs, I also don't want to forget to give a shout out to
Oh,
my
yes.
siblings, my brothers, my sister, my mom. They've also all been very, very supportive. My husband's family, all of everybody, like my sisters in law, my brother in law, my mother in law, my in laws, my nieces, my nephews, everyone has been super supportive. All of my friends, home and abroad, Canada vendors who took on this project like it's her project and ran with it because like we've been talking about this book for a very long time. And I already told her when the book is out, she's gonna be the one who's gonna like push, be the one to, do the marketing. And she has done an amazing, amazing, amazing job, just popping the book in the eyes of everyone in the community. So shout out to you, Miriam. My friend Christine Dikongwe, who created the pre-order document. She's been very, very instrumental as well. My fellow authors who've just been really amazing. Chessie, I think Chessie is here. Chessie, Tumirella, Sholakbe, Marswa Blossom, everyone. Like I don't want to leave anyone out, but everyone who has been very supportive, I say a very, very big thank you to you all. And I also want to give a shout out to this particular WhatsApp group, the Nigerian moms in Ontario. Oh my God, those ladies, they know how to go all out for you. Like all you need to say is, all you
Amazing.
need to do is say, this is what I'm doing, and they're gonna go all out for you. So shout out to Halima, Oluwatomi, shout out to Ketchup, Aliyah, Tommy Sin, Humix, and all the beautiful, beautiful, amazing mothers on that platform. I see you all. I acknowledge you all. And
Amazing.
the minute the founder of the platform of the Nigerian moms in Ontario group, the minute she put up the book, everyone was just like, oh, I've ordered, oh, I've bought it, oh, this is so timely, thank you so much. Like they went all out and they went all
Amazing.
in to just like get copies for their children, and they've been sending me pictures of their children, just
Oh,
yeah. I mean, I have
that's
so many pictures.
amazing.
And the first thing I do, like I ask, I'm like, oh, please, am I allowed to share this? Because with kids and privacy, you have to be
Of
careful.
course.
And
Of
they're
course.
always so gracious and so kind to say, yes, please share. So I'm gonna do a video compilation of the children, maybe sometime next week, where I
Mhm.
will post like a video that shows like some of the children that have the book, and just show that kids are enjoying the book. So shout out to everyone. No, shout out to you as well. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Appreciate it.
As soon as when I was thinking of who to bring on as a host, you were the first person that came to my mind. And I know you're very busy because you're the financial architect. You always have meetings and all of that. So I wasn't sure whether to ask you or not, because I was like, huh, Rasha, this is like with her clients. And as soon as I asked you, you told me, oh, you have this to
I
do
love
from
it.
this time, and but you were so kind, and you were just so excited, like, yes, let's do it, let's go. So thank
Appreciate it.
you.
It was my honor. My
Thank
honor. I really appreciate it. And
you.
moms are amazing. And I always want to do it. If there is anything, have anything to do with kids and moms, I'm all in. I love it because we don't realize that moms, they have actually more than one full-time job, family, their kids. And in this generation, like a lot of moms are working moms. Like for the guys out there, I'm sorry to break it to you, but there is no way you can do as much as a multitasking a mom can do.
Exactly.
And I bound for all moms out there. Like it's not only because I'm a mom, but I I say it because it's a full-time job. Plus we go through, we're like hungry all the time, especially like entrepreneurs like you. We want to do something, we want to have impact, we want to, and I'm always in. Like we need that support, we need that help. And always, honestly, one thing I want to say is nobody has time, but it's up to us for what we want to make the priority. So I actually, like, I got off an appointment with a client. She was calling me, hey, like, we're gonna be live in 20 minutes. I'm like, okay, I'll come. I'm on appointment. I was actually with a client this morning, like 20 minutes before the live. But of course, for all of you amazing women out there, especially moms, support each other all the time. All the time. The universe will give back to you. And anytime, if there is anything, that would be my honor to help out. It was my honor and my pleasure. Thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. And yeah, it was awesome. It was such a great experience. I love it. You're
Thank
awesome.
you. Thank you so much, Noshad. So should we I don't know if you still have any questions, or do you want us to jump into the positive affirmations? I mean, you're the
Um,
host. It's
I
up
am
to you.
actually done with my questions.
Okay.
I was actually about to say, like, I have my handle on the screen. Reach out to me if you have any more questions, or reach out to Ariyike if you guys have any question. And if we get a lot of questions, we can set up another time, another live, and we can go through questions. Then you guys can pop on, and we can have like interactive conversation. Bring your kids on. I'm sure like they're gonna love it too. But as of right now, I don't have much more questions because I'm one brain. But I always tell people, like, so many other brains can have different perspectives and different questions. So bring it on and reach out to both of us in any question in any area. We will be more than happy to help you guys out. And let's dive into the affirmation and have amazing ending.
Awesome. Thank you. Your social media handle, do you want to also share so that people can follow you?
I can,
Is
where
it
can I put it? It's
in the comments, in the comment section.
And the
I don't know if you can see that. It should be to your right or to your left. There are like so many comments there.
the comments are coming, but I'm not sure how
You're
I
not
can.
sure how to. You know what? Let me just put it
Yeah,
off.
it's
I'll
no shot NRZ.
no shad
NRZ.
NRZ.
Nancy Rabbit Zebra. Yes.
Right. Okay.
That's my Instagram handle. And well, one thing I'm expert as is at like how to get your financial stability and how even to teach it to your kids, because I'm doing actually that to my son. And my one of my plans is to help kids to have that, to get to learn that financial intelligence, to open up more options into their future, because society and traditional education system really don't teach us how the system works and how to get the system to work for us. And I definitely would love all the parents and all the kids learn that, and from the young age start to do that. It's, people think having financial independency is hard, is risky, but it's very simple. Exactly as Ariyike said, like having those like affirmations and getting us to learn that financial habits are as simple as that. You get to learn it, and you give yourself and your kids a lot more options when they grow up, and you don't have that lack of financial stability. But for other stuff, for kids, for questions about the book, if you guys want to come up with some interactiveness, anything else, you can reach out to Ariyike. I don't know, Han, you have your Instagram there?
So I'll put it up. I have yours pinned up now. So
Okay.
I'll put mine up
Yeah.
after the affirmations. This is
And
just for people that want to follow you so they
oh,
can.
thank you so much. But yeah, for other stuff, she has a brilliant mind. Pour into her, you'll get back a lot more. Trust me. For those of you guys don't know her, like make sure to find her on social media, reach out to her. For those of you guys who know her, you know how what a gem she is.
Thank you so much, Nashad. You are so kind. And thank you everyone that joined us. We're going to do the positive affirmations, and then I'm just going to call a few more people here to talk. If you have your copies of your book, please bring out your book, and then let's go through the positive
Let's
affirmations
go.
together. And please get your children as well to hop on and just recite the positive affirmations. And please also just go to the comment section and show Noshad some love. Just let her know how amazing she has been today, how
Thank
amazing
you.
she is. And please make sure you follow her on social media and say a big thank you to
Thank
her
you. Thank
from
you.
me, from Lady Arike and the beautifully colored family. So
Thank
let's
you
jump
so much.
right into the positive affirmations. And parents, please also try to make sure your children are reciting these positive affirmations every day, or you can personalize it for them based on just what you want to write. So at the count of three, we can go together. One,
2.
two. This is only for those who have the book. If you don't have the book, sorry, you need to go and get the book. But these are the positive affirmations. So 1, 2, 3, let's go. I am grateful. Nosha, do you have it? You have
I
it there.
do. I do.
Okay, perfect.
You want me
I
to
am.
repeat after you?
Yes, please. Let's go. Let's do it together. And parents
Okay, let's
watching,
do it. Let's do
yeah,
it.
parents watching, please get your kids to also recite. Let's do this together. Like this is going to be fun for all of us because
Yeah.
it's not only for the children, it's also for
It's
the
for
adults.
us too. Yeah, for sure. For sure. All right, take the lead.
Okay, awesome. So let's go. I am grateful.
I am
I am
grateful.
worthy.
I am
I am
worthy.
worthy. I am confident.
I am confident.
I am peaceful.
I am peaceful.
I am amazing.
I am amazing.
I am enough.
I am enough.
I matter.
I matter.
I choose love.
I choose love.
I choose happiness.
I choose happiness.
I am hopeful.
I am hopeful.
I believe in myself.
I believe in myself.
I am in control of my emotions.
I am in control of my emotions.
I forgive myself for my mistakes.
I forgive myself for my mistakes.
I forgive others.
I forgive others.
I accept myself for who I am.
I accept myself for who I am.
I accept others for who they are.
I accept others for who they are.
I see all humans as equal.
I see all humans as equal.
I am beautifully colored.
I am beautifully colored.
Woo!
Woo! Amazing! Woo!
Yes. Whew. So imagine saying that every day. Like you get up on your you stand up on your feet, and then you are saying all of this. You feel
Yes.
good. You feel
Yes.
powerful. You will
Yes.
feel like you can actually take on the world. Like, let's go get it. Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, Noshad, you have been amazing. I would still love to, I know you mentioned that you wanted to go somewhere, but I would still love to have you here if you still have time, just for us to get the people that want to come up. But if you have to go, it's fine with me. So you just let me know.
I can stay for like about 10 minutes more.
Okay, perfect. So when you want to leave, just tell me.
Okay. Yes.
So
Yes.
So I'll just call on. I'll keep calling on the people that are going to come up. The next person that I would call on will be my sister. I don't know if she's still here. Her name is TA, here on the comment section. But she is my older sister. I call her MCH. She's my big sister, and she's supposed to join us as well to say a few things about the book. And then I'll call on the few other people that will be joining us. So MCH, if you're watching, please join. And then call on a few people. And then the last set of people will be my husband, and then the boys as well will get to speak about the book. So MCH, if you're here, please join us. MCH can join. So I can have like people waiting in the studio, so that when I'm done with her, we call on the next person. So MCH, please join the studio. Miriam Canada Vendors, join the studio. Christine Shijuade, please join the studio. Mr. John, please join the studio. So let me just have like all of you waiting. And Ariyike Akinbobola and the boys, please join the studio, so that I'll just keep pulling everybody up once you guys are in the studio, so that we're not waiting for everyone to join at the same time. So if I called your name, please join. Elizabeth, if you're here as well, please join us in the studio. So I'll just have everyone just waiting at the back end. Okay, so she's here. My sister is right here, MCH. So I'm going to call her to just say a few things about the book, give her well wishes. If you're joining, you can just like give your well wishes, talk about the book. Most of the people I'm calling up have already read the book, so they just want to talk. So yes, that's my oldest sister right there, MCH.
Hello, can you hear me?
That's my big.
Hi, big sister.
Hello.
It's awesome to have you here.
Likewise, can you hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you clearly.
All the way from the United Kingdom, so I'm just waving. The way the Queen does it.
Queen.
Yeah.
Royal.
How are you?
Royal. We're good.
So coincidentally, my book arrived just now.
Whoa.
Now, Amazon just literally delivered my book. So I'm so excited.
Oh, that is so sweet.
And I just need to let you know that I was actually part of the people that chose the cover as well. So just to remind you. Anyways, you both look beautiful.
Yes,
you both look beautiful. You look beautifully colored.
Oh,
likewise, on.
Oh.
So sorry, can I just?
Yeah.
So yes, so that book, or rather this book, our book, yeah, is a fantastic book, and it came out at the right time. And when I say the right time, I mean based on what is going on in the world today, the inclusion, the diversity, how it is. You need to be there to know what I'm talking about, And I believe that if a lot of us, well, not a lot of us, if a lot of people had access to a book like this back in the days, I mean, the older generation, yeah, I believe a lot of things will be done differently, because a lot of them would have grown up with people that they'll be able to relate with, not, seeing some people and thinking that, oh my God, where are they from? I remember the first time my kids went to Nigeria some years ago. And my second one, because I've got 3 of them, so my second one then was a lot younger. And it was like, we got to the airport and it was like, why are they all black? They're all black. And I'm thinking, look at yourself,
Oh my God.
Yeah. So, and, getting there, he was so happy. He mingled with everybody. And coming back to the UK, obviously, he wouldn't stop talking about his trip to Nigeria, And then again, another part I really liked in the book is the child on the wheelchair. A lot of people tend to discriminate a lot against people with special needs, disability. I remember when we're growing up, you see someone acting in a strange way, and you're thinking, oh, why are they acting like that? You think they have some kind of, but getting older and being in the Western world, you get to realize that, it's kind of the norm. You don't condemn your children because they have special needs. You don't throw them away. You don't, like Ariyike said, that growing up in Nigeria, you see people on the streets begging. You see children, young kids with special needs on some kind of funny skateboards, and we're talking of tattered skateboards that they probably put together themselves, and they're begging on the road, begging for money. But because we're not used to that, we were not brought up like that. I mean, we thank God we're privileged. We were privileged not to be in that kind of situation, but you wonder, why are these kids like this? But getting older and living in the Western world, you get to realize that you don't see things like this on the road, simply because the government, they've made adequate provision for things like that, and loving people to support them, So having this and reading it and giving it to our children to read would, help them as well, educate them that you don't discriminate against, people with special needs, color, race, whatever, So I really, really like it. And I've bought loads of copies to give people because I'm trying to educate some people, and I believe that the message will be across. I mean, it's not voluminous like the first one, like the Cost of Our Lives. So this I could actually read in 2 seconds, But Cost of Our Lives, because of my kids, I'm having to drop it and read it, drop it, read it, which was lovely as well. But this is something that you can just pick up on the train, 2 seconds, and you're done. And it's not about the color of the book. It's not about the beauty of the book. It's the message in the book. So, Lady Ariyike, well done. We're proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm always proud of you. You choke me up. Early hours of the time difference is so much. But you know what? Every time, okay, what do you think? What do you think? I'm like, oh, yeah, just do it, So thank you so much. And thank you to your beautiful friend. I just keep looking at her, and I think we kind of look alike, because when I look at you, I look at your makeup, I think I'm a bit, like you. What do you think?
Of course, you're gorgeous. Come on. Whenever you came over here, actually let us know. I'm going to do full makeup for you. I'm not a makeup artist.
Wow.
I'm not, but I love makeup.
Be careful what you promise me, because I have lots of promises from Canada, and I'm still waiting. And my children are still waiting for someone.
No, don't worry. I will do it. I actually promised one of my friends that I'm going to do her makeup. And for her wedding, I ended up doing her makeup.
Oh my God, I love you already.
I'll do your
makeup. I'm going to add you to the list of people that have promised me food, makeup,
Canada vendors is number one on that list. I know.
Canada vendors, I hope you're listening.
Canada vendors is joining.
I'm
She's joining right now.
Anyways, let me not take too much of your time. Thank you so
You're
much.
amazing. You're
God
amazing.
continue to bless you. Well done, Ariyike. So this
Thank
is the
you,
second
man.
book, and we're gonna launch 10 books this year by God's grace.
Amen.
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 Anyway, so I'm just on behalf of the Queen and I'm just saying bye for now.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Bye,
Thank
dear.
you.
Bye.
Oh my God. Oh, my sister, so sweet.
She's awesome. She's
She's-
amazing.
yeah, she is, and she's I put her through a lot when I was writing this book because I'm like, I'm gonna change this. I don't like this. Oh.
Good. It's
And she's
amazing
like,
to have a sister. I don't
Yeah.
have a sister, but
and
it's
she
great.
was like, but it's good. Just leave it like that. I'm like, no,
Aw.
So, thank you so much, sis. So okay, fantastic. Miriam is here, so I'm bringing on Miriam of Canada Vendors, my friend, my sister, always so supportive. Hey,
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I hope you can
Hello,
hear me.
Miriam.
Hi, Nushat. Hi.
and
Happy
Miriam
weekend.
was the one that linked us. Like Miriam, looking at this video, Miriam should be the one in the middle, like in the middle of me, you, Nosha. I said Miriam should be like in the middle of both of us because she was the
Yes.
one that linked us. Linked us
Oh,
together.
yes. That's
Are
how
you,
we met.
you guys got so yeah. Put me in the middle. Just stop the
I don't
screen.
know how I can put her in the middle.
I don't know how to do it too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Miriam. So it's
I'm
your
also
turn.
going to be waving because hey, your sister can take. We're part of royalty too. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Happy
Thank
belated,
you.
Miriam, by the way.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Well, I'm so blessed. Thank you. I am so excited to be on this virtual book launch. As you all know, this is a timely book. With the season at the moment, we have Black History Month coming up. Well, sorry, we're already in Black History Month. It's February. Family Day is coming up. International Women's Day is coming up. So everything speaks about representation in everything we do, especially as immigrants in this environment. We actually need to lay a foundation for our kids, our wards, nieces, nephews, everybody coming behind us. They need to know that they have to be proud of their skin, be proud of their heritage, and have a positive outlook towards life. Every day I wake up, there are two things that come to my mind. Impact. How can I impact my community? What can I do to make a difference? How can I celebrate my heritage? I had a nasty experience when I was in the UK when someone made fun of my accent. Then a newbie in the environment, like she didn't really understand what it meant to be an immigrant in a new country, trying to find your feet, trying to embrace your skin tone, trying to embrace your heritage. It was very awful, but at the end of the day, I guess she wasn't knowledgeable enough to know that even Nigeria was colonized by British. English was our official language. We don't have to mimic the British accent to be clearly understood. So I had to take her through a journey of our history and let her know, because other people could be coming behind me and she could say something similar. And she was very grateful that I schooled her about this. So looking at this book, it takes me back to my journey as an immigrant through these countries. So our kids need to know that life is beautiful, and it's whatever we expose them to that they would embrace. So I am so proud of Lady Ariyike getting this book out, because yes, I felt it was going to be launched in March, but I had to I also was behind the scene asking, when is it coming out? When is it coming out? But I didn't want to put pressure because I know what it means to write a book. I'm already on that journey as well, and it's not easy. So
Yeah.
I celebrate you on this wonderful fit. This is the second one coming on board, and very, very timely. very, very timely. It's such a beautiful. I look at the colors. I'm so particular about colors. I'm someone because my background in branding. So I was just like, wow, this it looks like a series on its own. Yeah, that's another thing. Never can tell the book can be adapted into a series because we need more content for our kids. We need content that speaks about our value, about our heritage. We need such, and I'm hoping that in the next few years we'll get those opportunities. We want to see our content on Netflix, on international platform,
Absolutely.
and majority of the series we see are usually from book adaptations. So yeah, Lady Ariyike, from my mouth to God hears. Maybe an international producer will take you on board and get this book on a beautiful series for our kids to learn from. Yeah, yeah, that's
Amen.
pretty
That's
much
the prayer.
all I can
Amen.
say. Yeah,
Amen. 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 Thank you so much, Miriam, and thank you
Thank
for,
you.
thanks for everything. Thank you.
yeah, and
Thank,
congratulations on getting to the bestsellers list. Well, that was
thank
super fast.
you. Yeah.
It was super, super, super fast. Right now, Jeff Bezos is just looking for us everywhere all over town. Everywhere. He's just like, who are these people? And we're going to show up. We're showing up.
We're
Yeah,
showing up to the Amazon headquarters. We're going there. Going, going,
absolutely.
going.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. It's time to claim our check.
Yes, so yes,
Yeah,
so thank you so
All right.
much,
Thank you
no
Miriam.
so much,
worries. Yeah,
Mariam, for
Thank
coming
you.
on and your amazing feedback, amazing words, and thank you so
Thank
much for your time. It means a lot.
no worries. Yeah, thank
you
you.
so
Okay
much.
then.
Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Hopefully,
Thanks.
we'll see you
Yep.
soon.
No worries. Bye
Take
bye.
care. Okay,
Bye.
Yeah.
bye. Bye.
Bye.
So okay. So I have my friend Christine coming up, but I can't see her video showing. So let's see if her video will come up when she joins. So it looks like it's buffering. So I don't know. Maybe the network where she is not too good. Um, so I have a few more people who are going to be joining. Okay. My husband and the boys will also be joining. Let me take Christine out and wait till I can see her face before she joins. Um, okay, so yeah, my husband and the boys are here as well. They just want to say a thing or two.
Um,
Um,
Hun,
Noshad, you
I
have to leave now.
I might have to run. I would
Yeah.
definitely love to stay all the way to the end because I don't want to leave and I want to listen to all this
No,
amazing
it's fine. I
feedback.
know you can always watch it on YouTube. It's on YouTube. So
Yeah, and
yeah, you
it
can
was an
always watch.
honor and a pleasure to be here and part of this
Thank you.
amazing event.
Thank you.
Um, yeah, I'm looking forward for the rest of them. I should launch the rest of them too. Let's see.
Let's see. But when you're ready to leave, I mean, just you can just like hop off. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you so much,
you
everyone, for your time. Hopefully, I'll see you guys all soon. And make sure to follow me and make sure to give her
follow
more as much
Noshad.
as you can support and love. All right. Have a great day and amazing Saturday. Bye,
Thank you
everybody.
so much, Nashad. You're
Bye,
the
my
best.
dears.
Thank
Bye.
you. Thanks. Okay. Okay, so let me welcome back to my book launch, everyone, and thank you so much for your love and your support. Thank you for all the comments. I've been pinning your comments here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been trying to pin as many as possible. I just have a few more people that I'll be bringing up. If you would like to come up, maybe two apart from those I called, maybe two more people that want to come. Just if you're on my WhatsApp, send me a WhatsApp message and I would be sure to bring you up before this is over. But let me just quickly call on my husband and boys, and then I would call on my very good friend, Mr. John, who is also here in the studio. Hey,
Hello.
hey husband. Hey Shiji.
Okay,
How
so
you doing?
it's interesting that we're in the same house, but in different rooms, and yeah, technology. So I will speak on two areas: one on the book, and then on Arike as the author. So the book it came very timely. Talking about diversity and inclusion. And yeah, beautiful colored. I think, in my own view, it's not only for the kids, but for even the adults. It's so amazing, and I wonder how the kids easily integrate into the system. I came here in my 40s, and working in a corporate environment where you have people from different races, right? Culture, skin color, color of the eye, color of the hair, and able to, work together and relate together. Sometimes it's not really that easy. So having the affirmation, right? I am strong, and all that also reassures you that yes, even though we are from different background with different culture and everything, we can all still, live together in unity, in harmony, and we're all unique in our own different ways. Now, for Ariyike, the author, it's so amazing when you see somebody, have an idea, a dream, and start to put it into reality. Putting pen to paper and writing stuffs and drawing, the faces and being very detailed about how this person should look, the color of the skin, the eye color, the hair color, and all that. Very detailed as a person. I mean, Ariyike, I'm really, really proud of you.
Thank
You did
you.
an amazing job. The
Thank
boys
you.
and I are truly, truly happy to have you as our big asset. So keep up the good work, and we are always rooting for you. I have Mofe
Thank
here who will
you.
say a
Thanks.
few words too. Yeah, Mofe.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Mobile. How you doing?
I'm good.
Hello,
The
what's
book,
up?
the book was really amazing, and I really enjoyed it because it talks about diversity and inclusion and taking people for who they are. It talks about every skin tone, every skin tone. It talks about like you should take everyone for who they are, and whatever skin tone, eye color they are, we're all one, and we can live in harmony and peace.
Awesome. Thank you, Buffet. Awesome. And those are the things that I want the kids to learn from the book. So I'm happy that you said that. Thank you. Hey, Moyo.
Hello, Mom.
Hi.
So after I read the book, it's really amazing. It talks about diversity, and diversity is like being included and all. So the book, I feel like it's about the children were dressing up because that's what they want to be in the future, and everyone was included in all the activities. And the book was amazing. And if you want to read it, just go on Amazon and buy it. I really recommend it.
Wow. Thank you, Moyo. Awesome. Awesome. I love that. Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks. Where's your little brother? Where's my wife? Does he want to say something? Does he want to say something? No. Does he want to say hi? And Maiwa, you know what you're wearing just looks like the cover of my book, and that's why I wanted you to wear that. Do you see?
It's a rainbow color.
It's a rainbow color. Awesome. What did you learn from the book? Do you want to talk about what you learned? Because you read the book when the book got here. Tell us what you learned. And it's okay if you don't want to say anything. It's fine.
I learned
About what?
about the recess.
About the recess when the kids were playing during recess. Awesome. And when they were in the gym, did you like that?
Yes.
Fantastic. Okay. Did you enjoy reading the book?
So I did.
I did.
Fantastic. That's so good. Okay, guys. Thank you.
Bye.
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 See you guys when I come upstairs.
Okay.
Thanks. Oh wow, this is so interesting. Um, okay, so I'm still trying to get my friend Christine. I don't know what is going on with her phone. But while we're still waiting for her, um, then I'm gonna call on my friend Mr. John. And he's gonna come up. He's a former colleague. We worked together in Nigeria. He's a journalist. Yeah, so we worked together when I worked on TV, and we were working in two different TV stations, but owned by the same company. So our offices were in the same space. Before I call him, let me see if Christine can come in because she's been here for a while, but her internet has kind of been buffering, and yeah, it's still the same thing. I don't know what's up with her. Maybe she needs to join. To Christine, if you're watching, maybe you need to log out. Maybe you need to log out and then log back in. I think that would be like the best solution. So I'm going to remove her from the live, and then she would log back in because I think that it's more about the network. So I've taken her out. So if she's Christine, if you're watching, please just log back in using the same link. Okay, thanks. So let me bring up Mr. John, my former colleague, my brother, my friend. We were still together in Ottawa. Just in December.
I know.
That's my bro right there. He's a journalist. He's an artist. He's a music producer. He's a film director, and he is also a dad, a cool dad. So
yeah.
So
Hi.
Let's get right into it. Hi.
Yeah, very good. First, thank you very much, Ariyike, for bringing me to the platform to talk about this incredible journey. I'm so impressed. I've been listening with rapt attention. You have you have incredible family. I've been listening to all of them, and we can tell that you're not just a writer. You infuse what you write into your family. And earlier you said that that's like your number one basic motivation. You have an incredible husband. It's so special to have a rock telling you to go through whichever way you want to go, and it's just right there to pull you through. That's a gift. Thank you for sustaining that family, and God will help you do more. So glad to be on your life. Yeah. So we're talking about the book, but I will talk more about the author of the book. The first one, Cost of Our Lives, amazing piece, and because I got that one, and when I read the book, more about strength of a woman from your journey to reality, and now beautifully colored. After this conversation, I will be ordering 3 for my boys.
Oh, thank you.
Like that I have 3 boys as well. So everyone watching, we must be grateful that God has taken time to give us Ariyike, to be honest. There's always a difference between a mom and a super mom. A mom, in my definition, is basically involved with her responsibilities, her family first. But a super mom reaches out to other kids as well. I want to make sure that the same value that she's got in her home is replicated in other children around the world. And for me, that's the center stage of Beautifully Colored. We live in a country where diversity is the bedrock of Canada. Canada is such an amazing place to be, where people from all backgrounds will come together and form a stronger entity to live together in peace and harmony, and invest in future and kids and stuff like that. At about the time you came in 2009, when others were struggling for how to start, where to start, you came
2019, not 9.
Yeah, 19. My apologies, 2019. Yes. So when you came in at that time, a lot of people want to establish themselves and all that, but you just hit the ground running in the midst of pandemic where people were locked down, but your vision never got locked down. So I want to thank you for that. I met Ariyike in a very fun way. Like she said, it was a big organization. She was the face of the lifestyle brand, and I was the face of the news brand. So this particular option, I was going to read my news, and I was about to get into the studio, and your door was open, and on the couch was prepping, and I could see the energy in the room. I was like, what's going on? And the way you connected to everybody, and there was life in that house. And so after that, we connect organically, and ever since, Ariyike has been an inspiration. She's not just an author. Ariyike is, sometimes I lack my vocabularies to describe you. You are more like an inspiration to many people. She's got foundation running in Africa, giving hopes to kids that could barely feed or go to school. Her charity work is amazing around African continent, starting from Nigeria. And she's writing books, she's creating content and inspiring her generation. So I want to thank you for putting your talent and your gifts to motion so you can change the world and put your name in the bank of history. I am so, so glad that your kids are motivating hundreds and thousands of kids around the world. You're like a role model for what a woman should be. You know, what a woman should be like. They're not domestic element, they are generation builders, they are foundation to which we have a brighter future. And you keep doing that, like back to back. And I want to thank you. So as we sit down to celebrate you and beautifully colored, and I love the affirmation part because that's very important too. Because I tell my boys that what you say to yourself is very fundamental. Like, I'm capable, I'm enough, I'm everything, I'm super intelligent, I'm special. All these things will build your mindset as you grow. And I've never seen a book like this, to be honest. I read books, I write books, but this is an original piece coming from someone that is born to change the course of history. Thank you for your time. Thank you for when you were supposed to chase money, you're chasing life and bringing people out of the shackles of mediocrity, structuring families, blending thoughts and patterns to make sure that family like ours and people around the world will learn. And of course, our kids will become better just because of your inspiration. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you so much, Mr. John.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was really, really, really amazing. Thank you for the kind words, and thank you for your support and love over the years. And, also thank you for saying that you're going to buy the three copies of the book. I truly appreciate.
Right away.
Truly appreciate your support. Thank you. And please spread the news to those in Ottawa, to all my people.
We will.
Thank you.
I will. I'll do that. Thank you so much.
Talk to you soon. Okay.
Yeah, likewise. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
God bless you. Good
No
job.
worries.
Bye.
Thanks. Okay, so you all heard him. If you've not bought your copies of my book, please head to Amazon to buy your copies of Beautifully Colored. Okay, so fantastic. Christine is right here. This is another sister of mine, my bestie, my best friend, my childhood friend. Like we've been best friends for about almost 30 years. Yeah. So we went to school together, secondary school, university, and now she's married to my cousin. So she's like a double sister, like a sister. Hey, babe. What's up?
Hello. Hi, everyone. I am so sorry. Nigeria wanted to frustrate my internet. I am really, really sorry.
I was just like seeing it was just like a white space, no face, no nothing. And Christine is a lawyer. She's one of the best lawyers that I know. She's really, really awesome. So that's my
yes, but
right, and she's one of the people that I almost frustrated with my book. Because every now and then I would reach out to her and be like, hey, I want to change this. Oh, what do you think about this? Oh, do you think this should be here? Do you think that should be there? And she took out time to just read the whole book and put her notes, and she told me places that I needed to adjust. And she's been very instrumental in everything I've done in my life, everything. And she's my sister. I love her so much. She's amazing. So Christine, over to you. The mic is with you. The mic is with you.
I think I'll start by saying, can everyone hear me and see me? Can you hear me and see me?
I can hear you and I can see you.
Great.
People in the comment section, can you hear Christine? Can you see Christine? Please let us know.
Okay, great. But I'm glad. I'm sorry about the technical issues before. I am so delighted to be here. Ariyike, I'll start by saying I'm so proud of you. I'm super proud of you. Like when I think about the things you've achieved, raising kids, married to a husband, being a sister, being a friend, and then you still make out time for impact. See, Ariyike, and to everyone listening, if you look up the word impact, you will see Ariyike. Everything Ariyike does is geared towards impact. Her charity work when she was in Nigeria, the charity she continues to do even while she's in Canada, impacting the lives of children in Nigeria. It's amazing. Some of us in Nigeria can't even do half the charity work that she does. And that's because that's her mission, that's her calling. Even when she wrote The Cost of Our Lives, I remember that journey. And I know the impact that that book had on me as a person. And this just shows you the level of growth, because you wrote one book that had an impact on adults. And now you've written another book that has an impact on children. So this is very much a generational shift. Like, because these are the children that are going to lead tomorrow. These are the children that are going to shape the future. So it's so important that they are groomed right, that they are taught the right values from when they're very young. And I remember, in going through the book with you, in going through your thought process with you, I could see what you were trying to achieve, and I could see your vision, and I was blown away. Because as a child, I mean, I'm thankful that I had a mother, I had my mother, I had your mother, and so many other mothers who taught us that we were enough, who built our confidence. But as you know, we also knew people whose parents didn't know enough to build the confidence of their children. And I mean, they were fortunate because they eventually found friends who helped them with their confidence. But it's so important that children are taught at home that they are enough. It's important that we continue to remind children to forgive themselves for their mistakes, because guess what? Nobody is perfect. That is why we have a community. That's why we have a tribe. That is why we have an army. And this book is a reminder. And another thing I love about this book is that it breaks all the stereotypes. I remember when I saw the girl in the hijab with the microphone. And for me, that was a light bulb moment, because most times when you see people in hijabs, it's always in the news for the negative. But now you have a girl who is with a microphone, who is in front of the news. That's just a completely different narrative right there. And that is amazing. Look at the boy in the wheelchair with the basketball. If that doesn't tell you that you can be anything, I don't know what does. So Ariyike, I am so thankful. I'm thankful that you actually went ahead and executed this project regardless of the challenges. I'm thankful. I am grateful. God bless you. May God continue to strengthen you, because it's not easy. It's not easy. I see your brain. Your brain is constantly rethinking, should I change this? Should I change that? You creatives. I don't know how you creatives do it, because me and my law, we understand ourselves. But you creatives, your brain is working 2/7. And I'm thankful. It is really crazy. So kudos to you, my darling. Congratulations. I feel so honored that I was a part of such an incredible journey. And I cannot wait to see what you do next with this, your impact calling. Let's go.
Let's go. Thank you. And I just want to quickly even add something to what you said. And, these are my whys. These are the reasons why. Because in working on projects, I ask myself, what's the reason behind this? Why am I doing this? And if I don't have a concrete reason why I'm going to be putting the project together, then I won't even bother. And I like that you mentioned the girl in the hijab, because I think that we need more representation of women in the media who are, dressed in a way that portrays their religion. There's a girl. There's a woman here in Canada. She's in Montreal, and this girl with the mic was actually inspired by Fariha. Fariha is a journalist. She's in Montreal. She's on City News, and she's someone who I know personally. And I've never met her, but we've met virtually. And she's doing really awesome things in the media space in Montreal. And this is Fariha. She's in a hijab, she's dressed, she's, covering the news or covering, events or whatever it is. And it just goes to show that she wasn't held back because of her religion. She wasn't made to take off her hijab because she wants to be on TV. She goes on the news in her truest form with pure authenticity. And you know, the kind of things that actually inspire me, because I want more Muslim girls, like little girls, to see this girl and say, because she can, then I can. I
You
want them to see
can.
like Faria and say, oh, if Faria can be on TV, still, you know, protecting her Muslim values, and just she's dressed the way her religion permits, the way she wants to dress, and she's still doing her thing, then why can't I do it? Why do I have to take off my hijab because I want to be on TV? Why? Even in Nigeria, the Miss Nigeria, the new Miss Nigeria, not the most beautiful girl in Nigeria, the girl that actually won the Miss Nigeria beauty pageant, she's a Muslim, and she covered her hair throughout the whole beauty pageant. Her
Yes.
hair was covered, and she won. That has never happened before. So I want people to go out and just be their most authentic selves, regardless of what society says, regardless of what society, you know, the box society tries to put people in. I'm not a Muslim, I'm a Christian. I have family members who are Muslims. My dad was born into a Muslim home. So I'm very, you know, I have cousins, first cousins who are Muslims. So I understand some of the challenges that, you know, they face in terms of like professions that they want to get into. But you know, this is me saying today that no profession is for a particular religion or a particular color or tribe. Whatever it is that you want to do, just go for it. And in doing it, you can do it and remain your most authentic self. So
Absolutely.
for, you know, for pointing that out, and for also making me talk about Faria, and for also talking about this little cute little girl.
Yes,
Thank
and
you.
just some feedback. Some feedback. I ordered the book for some of my godchildren in England. Those of them in Nigeria are still waiting for their copies, and the feedback has been amazing. It's
My
easy to
goodness.
read. The
Oh my
children,
goodness.
even those that can't read, you know, they can follow the pictures and they can follow the story. And I mean that is just amazing feedback for you. I almost forgot to tell you. So I'm telling you now.
Oh, thank you.
It's a
Because
book for all
I know
ages.
you already told me that you ordered for the London crew. And the
Yeah.
London crew is London and Niger crew, because those are the copies that will get to Nigeria. So I have also ordered authors' copies, and I'm hoping to send some to Nigeria. I would have actually published in Nigeria, but I wish if I was there, then I would be able to, you know, kind of see samples and know if it's the same, because I want the book to be uniform all across, and I don't want a particular version to be glossier than the other, or just like pictures to be different. So I think I'll just stick with Amazon, and just see how we can get the book spread across, like, to Nigeria and to everywhere else. So thank you, Christine.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Love to the kids.
For sure.
Thank you. I love you very much, and thanks for
Love you.
always being there. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye,
And
everyone.
love to my bro.
For sure.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay, thanks. Thank you so much, everyone. I had mentioned if maybe two more people want to come up, I would be more than happy to have you guys here. But thank you so much for all your comments. Thank you very much for all your love. If you are on my WhatsApp and you want to come and just, you know, say something about the book, or if your kids have read it and maybe you want to say something, just send me a message on WhatsApp or a DM on Instagram and just say, hey, I want to come up, and I would invite you to the studio, and then we would round this off. But yeah, to everyone who has joined, I see you all, and I acknowledge your presence, and I appreciate you for coming on board. Don't forget, I mentioned that from the 26th of this month, which would be the last Saturday of this month, I would be starting my Immigrant Success Stories series, where I would be interviewing one immigrant a month, and we'll just have conversations, and they'll talk about how they were able to navigate, you know, their new country of residence, how they were able to forge ahead in their careers. So I have my list. I have a, you know, carefully selected all the people that I'll be talking to every month. And, you'll get to find out who my guest is. Just stay tuned to this channel. Make sure you're subscribed, and just make sure that you are following, because I will get to put the person that I'll be interviewing first. This month, hopefully, we should have Tunde Tash. A lot of you know him already. He's doing really, really amazing things in the tech space. Also, he's also like an inspiration to a lot of immigrants and aspiring immigrants because of the nuggets that he shares on his platforms. But yeah, so I should have him here on the 26th of February as my first guest. But I would keep you guys updated as to who's coming next and all of that. But I'm just going to have one person a month, and they would kind of just spill the beans, just tell us how they were able to just get to where they are, because being an immigrant is not an easy journey. And I know that there's still people who are struggling, still trying to find their feet. And then when you get to see like these stories, then you understand that nobody has it all figured out. Everyone is just like a work in progress. Everyone is just like trying to make something out of themselves. And it's just for you to kind of get inspired when you see these people and understand that they don't have two heads. So if they can get to where they're going, and then they're there, but then they're still moving, then you can also get there as well. So Ricky, we are proud of you all the way from Iwo. Thank you very much. That should be my uncle. Should be my uncle. I'm from Iwo, proudly Iwo. So I don't know if is that Uncle Adigon. Uncle Adigon, if that's you, please let me know. Thank you very much for watching. I know some of my cousins from Iwo are also watching. I know Rekia should also be here with her family. Family is good. Thank you so much to all my family members who are watching and my friends, well wishers. I appreciate you all, and I thank you for appreciating my work, and I thank you for your support. Kike Lomo, my baby girl, is here as well. And Kike Lomo is watching from Oshogbo in Osun State, and she has been instrumental in just helping me with so many things, including digital, some of my digital work, and just a lot of things that she does. So at this point, I mean, this is not me saying bye-bye, but this is me saying that you should please go and get your copies of my book. If you want to reach out to me, tell me what your kids learned, please send me a message. I am at Lady Ariyike on Instagram. I would respond to you. But better still, please make sure that you leave a review on Amazon after your kids have read the book. I would be, super honored if you guys just like give me honest reviews, like the most honest reviews, to just make me just see what you learned. Because in putting out projects like this, you have to be ready for everything. So I'm ready to just like get your feedback, and in getting your feedback, it will also make me put other things into consideration when I'm working on my next project, and my next project, and my next project. Because as I rightly said, this book it's a series. It's not just it's the first of its kind, but then I'm also going to have like other sub series under it, where all of the children will have their stories told. So please stay tuned so that you can get to find out each child's story. And so yeah, make sure you get your copies of the book. Get your children to take pictures, to do videos, to do reviews, and just also let me know what they learned. Let me know what they learned. Okay. So my uncle is here. Uncle Adigun, thank you. I wasn't sure if that was him, but thank you very, very much. I appreciate you coming here as well. And thank you all for joining. I think I have one more person who is going to be joining. And after that, I think my brother is going to join. And after that, we would call it a day. So I think I'm waiting. I think my brother is joining. I'm just waiting for him to join. And then after that, that's it. So thank you once again. Get your copies of the book. Go on Amazon and buy your copies of Beautifully Colored by Ariyike Akinbobola. For Amazon Canada, go on Amazon Canada. For Amazon in the US, go on Amazon.com and search for the book. For Amazon in the UK, go to Amazon.co.uk, I believe, but just go to the Amazon in the UK and just go get copies of the book. And I'm looking forward to just like hearing your feedback. I'm looking forward to just seeing what you guys think about the book, about the project. And I am just looking forward to having every child hold my book in their hands and just like them saying, "Oh, I love this book. This is what I learned from this book. I'm so happy I bought this book. Thank you, mommy, for buying me this book. Thank you, daddy, for buying me this book." So yeah, pretty much that's it. So I'm just waiting for my brother to join, and then after that, then we'll call it a day. Let's see if he's able to join. What's happening? Can you guys still hear me? Okay, I think you can. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear? Okay, I think the Adigun is actually my big bro, my brother-in-law. Okay, fantastic. You guys can hear me. Awesome. Okay, so I have my brother coming in, and he's the final guest that will be coming up. After him, then nobody will come up. And yeah, so I'm gonna have him here, and he's gonna also share what he learned. I'm sure my sister-in-law will be there as well. My niece and nephew will also be there. So let me just add them. All the way from Ohio. My brother is a neurologist. He's a doctor. He's a medical doctor. He's a neurologist. And he's like the best doctor ever. Like, I don't know a better doctor than my brother. Sorry. If you guys have family members who are doctors, I'm sorry. Like, I apologize, but I don't apologize. Yeah, so that's my brother. That's Doc. That's Doc Top T. Hi.
Hey, how's everyone? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
We can see you. We can hear you loud and clear. And I see my Speedy boy as well. Hello, Speedy boy. No speeding. No speeding today. No speeding. No speeding.
So it's the boys connecting to the show today. It's only the boys thing today.
Oh, where are the others?
Oh, the girls are indisposed at this time.
Okay, it's okay. I can make do with the boys. I can make do with the boys.
Anyway, so we've been watching you on all the way. I mean, we've been watching you on our big screen, and I've been speaking so proudly of you.
Thank you.
That yeah, that's Auntie Ricky on TV. She's a superstar. You know, more importantly, I would like to just let you know that I'm proud of you because the ability to write a book, and not just write a book, but write more than one book.
She's gonna be an author one day.
She's already an author. This yes, how can I say she's gonna be an author? She's already an author. That's what we're talking about.
Speedy boy, I'm already an author.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have a book there. So I mean, it takes a lot. I remember you trying to encourage me to write mine. I'm still on my first page after how many years? After about 5 to 10 years, I'm still on my own first page of my book. So it takes a lot to pass to go beyond the page. I mean, of course, due to my training and the academics, I'm obliged to write other things. But when it comes to just doing it on, impacting the society and writing like a novel or an educational book for children, it takes a lot. You have to be able to put your mind into what you're doing, and it's not just like it's a career. You're just doing it because you love it. So it takes a lot, and I praise you for that. I commend you. Thank you. I commend your family for all the support. And I see you going places, impacting the world through knowledge and through exposure. And they say the smallest pen is better than the largest memory. And so just putting things to the pen preserves your legacy just like that. So I think that's it. We're proud of you. And we're going to be sure to distribute more of your copies to different parts to our own vicinities here. I've told my boss, my program director, about you. In fact, I think I even sent her your link. So she's definitely going to get the copies of your book.
Oh, thank you.
In fact, the two of them.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm available for speaking opportunities. So if you guys want to fly me to the US, I am so available. So please let them know.
The sky is not the limit; it's a stepping stone.
It is.
One day you'll be Martin Luther King Jr.
Oh.
Well, in ideology,
I have a dream,
but not what happened to Martin Luther King.
Exactly. I have a dream. Thank you so much.
Do you have anything to tell Auntie Rike?
Good job on your book.
Thank you. You are so sweet. Thank you.
All right. So that's it.
All right. My love to the girls when they get back. Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you. Right. Thanks. I appreciate the love. Mm-hmm. And then we'll get to talk later. That's my bro. He's a medic. I'm so proud. He's a medical doctor. He's a neurologist. He's in the US.
Well, to be more precise, I'm not just a neurologist. I'm a movement disorders specialist.
Oh. I like how you're saying it with your full chest. You're a neurologist and you're a movement development specialist.
Disorders, not
movement disorders specialist. Uh-huh. Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Doc.
All right.
Thank you, Speedy Boy.
Okay.
Bye. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, so that was awesome. That's my big bro. Cool guy. The coolest doctor ever. Coolest. You guys heard him. So at this point in time, I think it's time to say bye. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe right now. I'm just going to give a shout out to those who stayed till the end. So I'm just going to read out the last few comments. If you are still here, please just say something so that I can give a shout out to you. Moses, I see you. Moses should be Moon Productions photographer extraordinaire, filmmaker extraordinaire. I hope that's you, Moses. I hope that's you. But thank you so much. I see my Kike Lomo Adeshina. Thank you, sending you love. TA, my older sis, MCH, my big sis, always supportive. I love her so much. My nephew is supposed to join me, but I can't find him. I'm just gonna use this time to appreciate those I can still see, and then let me just wait to see if he's going to join. Bros D, I see you, my big bro right there. That proud Black woman. She's also a YouTuber, amazing YouTuber. You guys should subscribe to her channel. She is live on YouTube every Saturdays at 12 p.m. You guys subscribe to her channel. Awesome personality. She's here in Canada as well. That proud Black woman. I see you. Thank you so much for the support. Extra Step CEO, also another YouTuber, fantastic personality. Please subscribe to her channel as well. Awesome channel. CJ, I see you. That's my husband. He was here earlier on. So who else? Christine is here. My sister, my bestie. Kike, see you. Canada vendors, I see you, girl. Thank you so much for all your love and support. So I'm not going to scroll too much because I need to go. Like, my max time I gave myself was to be here till 2:30. So it's almost 2:30, and I'm supposed to have my nephew join. I'm waiting for him to join, and I'm also meant to have Sholakbe of Lakbe's Lifestyle. She's also a YouTuber, and she's also a children's author. She was one of the people that helped me to proofread my book. I'm supposed to have her on, but I don't know if I know she was out, but I don't know if she'll still be able to join. But I'm giving myself till 2:30, and by 2:30 I'm going to log out. If you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask me. Or if you have anything that you want to share, please share with me. And you guys can drop your Instagram handles as well so that people can follow you. Just network in the comment section and just show love. Everyone just show love. If you put your Instagram handle, I can also pin it here, like the way I just pinned Moon Productions. That's my guy, Moses. We've known each other since Nigeria, photographer, filmmaker, and he's doing really amazing things here in Toronto in the entertainment space. He's also a father, amazing. His kids are so amazing. He's amazing. His wife is like super awesome. His wife is a makeup artist. He's a photographer. He's a filmmaker. And you guys follow him. If you put your handles here, I would pin them up. Okay, I have my nephew here, and I have Shalakwe that will come up next. Awesome. So this is Demilade. He's my nephew, and he has he wants to talk about the book, and I guess he just wants to also give me his best wishes. So hey, you Demilade, what's up? What's up, G?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
Sorry, I can't hear you. Your voice is too deep. What did you say?
How are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm doing good. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, great.
I just want to say, well done on this book. I'll make sure to tell my friends about it as it inspires kindness, diversity, and positive affirmations. I like the way how you made it so that different races have come together to do different professions, and that everyone's diverse and everyone has an equal chance in the book. When did we got the book?
I think it came today. Yeah, it came today. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I haven't really read it that much, but from the things I've seen, it looks very interesting and looks very inspiring. Yeah, so Ricky, well done on making this book.
Thank you so much, my darling. Thank you, Demilade. Thank you. Awesome. Yes. 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 Thank you. I appreciate your love and support. Thank you. Demilade,
Yes, Auntie.
no bye bye. Like you just dropped your mic and you're out. Like drops mic and walks away. Like yo, huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Keep on making good books, Auntie Ricky. I hope
Thank you, my
this will be
sweetheart. Thank
more.
you.
This will be more of your successful career as an author.
Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I wish like I could say the way you were saying it, but yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks. Love you. And
Bye.
love to your brothers.
Okay.
She said, "Love you."
I love you too.
Oh, you don't want to say love me too because we are live. Sorry, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you clearly. What did you say?
I love you too, Auntie Ricky.
Okay. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Thanks, Han. Okay, take care.
Bye.
Okay. All right, Han. Take care. Bye. Bye. Fantastic. That's my nephew. Oh, and I'm so happy that he was also able to kind of to relate with the book. Like even though he hasn't read it, he's he just flipped through the pages and looked at the cover, and he was able to just like talk about the book in the way that I want everyone to see the book. So thank you so much, Demilade, for that. I have Sholakbe of Lakbe's lifestyle, YouTuber, author, and I am bringing her right here. Hey!
Hey, Ricky Mama.
Hi!
Hey, congratulations.
Thank
Congratulations.
you.
This is
Thank
big. This
you.
is huge. Um, what I mean, just from all our discussions, what I believe you're all about is, community. And that's why actually, I resonate with you a lot. You're like a mentor to me. And you like when you have, something in mind, you actually go for it. So I respect you, admire you, and concerning the book, we got the book already, and I already read it to the kids because we read books every night. We're a book family. They love it, obviously. And one thing I mentioned to you was because it's a kids book, the illustration is like really key. It's really colorful, and aside from the fact that it's all about, I mean, you're trying to emphasize diversity. Like it was really colorful, and it really brought out those points. Like kid that is um as an albino, the one that had vitiligo, different races, aside from the fact that it's actually a really colorful book. So I really love that. The kids loved it as well. And we're trying to emphasize diversity and considering the fact that we are a visible minority ourselves in an environment that is my network. Can you still hear me?
I
Okay,
can
I
hear
think
you.
it's
Yes,
on.
I can hear you. It's a bit
Okay,
laggy. Like the video is a bit laggy, but
okay.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, because I'm on the road. Sorry.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, just because we're in a society that is filled with people from different races, so we really need to look out for ourselves. Like we need to do things or contribute to the society so that we're not just in our own shell. We're influencing ourselves, we're influencing other people, we're influencing other races among us. And trying to put that, like teach that to our kids, because these kids are growing up here. Like um it's a different environment for them. Like the way we grew up is obviously different for them. And even those born here, like it's a different environment. So it's something we need to consciously try to teach our kids and even unlearn most of the things we learned ourselves so that we can be accommodating to other people, like people that don't look like us. So yeah, I respect, what's like this movement, and I'm really looking forward to greater things, coming from the start of this new movement. So congratulations. Love you. Mwah.
Thank you so much. Love you too. And thank you so much for your love and your support. I'm not sure if you were here earlier on when I mentioned your name, because I did mention
Okay.
those that were very instrumental in, just making this book come to life. And I really appreciate your help because when I was looking for a proofreader, I went on, different platforms that had like people to proofread the books and all of that. and I just wasn't finding anybody that would understand, what I was trying to achieve. And I didn't want anybody that would change my book. So, I had read your book,
Yeah.
your children's book, and you were the first person that came to mind. And as soon as I reached out to you, you were just so kind, and you were just like, yeah, why not? I'm gonna help you proofread it. You didn't even know if it was like a big book that you would need to spend so much time reading. And I sent the book to you. You were very, very, you read it quickly. You were able to make your points, and I really, really do appreciate you for that. So thank you. And when you write your next book, I'm here for you. I'm here to support you, and we're gonna push. We're gonna push that book to number one. Push it to number one. So I'm rooting for
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you so much. And you guys subscribe to her
Thank you.
YouTube channel. It's Lakme's Lifestyle, right?
Yeah, it is.
Lakme's Lifestyle on YouTube. She's also a YouTuber, and you can also follow her on Amazon as well. Because as authors, we have our Amazon pages that people can follow, and it's Sholakme Adebajo, and you all should also buy her book and support her as well. And she's working on her next book. Once it's out, you all will get to hear about it on her platform, and you also hear about it on my platform as well. So get ready for another book.
Thank you.
No worries. Thank you so much. No worries. Take care. Love to the family.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thanks. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been an amazing, interesting, fun Saturday afternoon here, all the way from Toronto, Canada. And it's time for Lady Ariyike to say peace out. And before I leave, just if you haven't bought your copies of my book, please go on Amazon and get your copies. And remember that in all that you do, show kindness, spread love, spread positivity, positive vibes, and just don't think that anybody has it easy. We all have stuff that we're going through. The fact that I've come here to write a book does not mean, oh, my life is perfect. Nobody's life is perfect. But through the imperfections, we all just keep going. We all just keep going. We all just keep striving for excellence. And we all just keep pushing ourselves, because that's all we can do. Nobody's going to come and push you. You are the one that has to give yourself that push, that much needed push. And, we just keep going and going and going. And we also have to instill these values in our children and just make them understand that, the world does not owe you anything. You owe it to yourself to become the best version of yourself. And when you buy them the book, they'll get to understand better. They'll get to also see the different professions that the kids are representing, and they will get to see that nothing is impossible, nothing is unattainable, nothing is unachievable. They can achieve whatever it is that they set their hearts to achieve. They can become whatever it is that they want to become. And just before I leave, I also want to point out that I am available for speaking opportunities. If you have an opportunity for me to come and speak, maybe at your children's school or community events, I am available. My email address is ariyikeweekly@gmail.com, or you can connect with me on Instagram at Lady Ariyike, on LinkedIn, Ariyike Akinbobola, Facebook, Ariyike Akinbobola, on Twitter at Lady Ariyike. Find me, send me a DM, connect with me, connect. Or you can follow my team at Ariland Entertainment, connect with us. And we'll be bringing like different activities for the kids, different activities for, families. Please keep August. Where's my phone? Let me just get the date. The first Saturday in August, we're going to be having an event. So that's going to be the book the book launch. It's going to be somewhere in Brampton. It's going to be at a park in Brampton. The official book launch for this beautifully colored book is going to be on August 6th, by God's grace. August 6th. It's a Saturday, and it's going to be a beautifully colored picnic in Brampton. And you all will come there. I have some people who are going to be flying in from Nigeria, from the UK, from the US, and we're all just going to come together, celebrate, break bread, enjoy ourselves, have fun with the kids, have fun, F-U-N, fun, maximum fun, music, food, and we're just going to have fun. And all the kids that have bought the book would also bring their books. So we'll have like a book reading. We're just going to have fun. The kids will play. The kids will get to see animals because there's a zoo there. I have a fun activity, packed, lined up for the kids. So save the date, August 6th, 2022, by God's grace, the first Saturday in August, we have an activity. We have our first beautifully colored activity for all of us. And you all are invited with your children. And it will be nice to get to meet you out there. Bring your books so that I can autograph them, take pictures with everyone, and we'll all just have fun together. Thank you so much once again. Please buy my book on Amazon. Share the book. Share this video. This video is going to be available on my page, so you all can watch. You all can watch this. So you all can watch this, and it can be replayed. You can send it to people to watch, people that were not able to join. And so that's the book again. That's the book cover, front and back. Please make sure you support my vision, support my dream, support diversity. This is like the most diverse book I've ever seen. And you know what they say, if you've been looking for a book and you've not been able to find the book, write the book. And that was what I did, because I was looking for this type of book and I wasn't finding it. So I decided to write the book. So please support me, support my vision, buy my book for your children, read the positive affirmations with them, let them personalize the positive affirmations, let them even add theirs. There's a lot of space for the children to write stuff right inside the book. So let them add their own affirmations and just like say the things that they want to say to themselves, from themselves to themselves, because we find that we're nice to strangers, we're nice to people, but we're not so nice to ourselves. Like, people look at themselves and they're thinking, oh my God, I can't make this, oh, I can't achieve this. But then you look at somebody and you're like, oh my God, you're so great. People look at me, they're like, oh my God, Lady Ariyike, you're such an inspiration. Oh, you inspire me. Oh, this, oh, that. But then you can actually say that to yourself. You can actually say nice things to yourself. So if you are one of those people that has never, ever said anything nice to themselves, today will be a good day to start saying nice things to yourself, whereby you will read the affirmations and you tell yourself, I am enough. Ariyike, I am enough. And with positive affirmations, they are stronger when you personalize it, when you tell yourself, I believe in myself, I matter, I forgive myself for my mistakes, I forgive others, I accept myself for who I am. You need to say these things to yourself every day. You would find out that these things begin to grow in you. You begin to internalize these things, that when you step out, you show up anywhere, you are so confident of yourself. You walk into a room and people are like, wow, who is she? Because you know the grace that you carry, because you know who you are. You walk into a room and the room shakes and everything stops. Even the MC stops and the MC is like, wow, who is she? That's because you have a knowledge of who you are. You have that sense of self, that self-awareness, that you know that Ain't nobody gonna enjoy themselves unless they see me. Like, I need to walk into the room and bring the sparkle. That's how I live my life. Like, I walk into a place and I'm coming there with my whole human, and I'm bringing in all the sparkles. I'm bringing in all the glitz, all the glam, all the fun, all the positive energy. Because guess what? Sometimes you never ever get to meet those people again. But then the way you made them feel, the way you felt about yourself, the things that you said to the people that you met, those are the things that they're going to carry on, and they're going to be like, oh, wow, she's so awesome. Oh, she's so cool. But then you can't be awesome if you don't feel awesome. So you have to internalize it. You have to feel those things from within. Say them to yourself. Believe those things. Don't just say them because I wrote a book and said, oh, say this. No, that's not the reason why. I want you to say those things to yourself and believe in yourself. I mean, life may not be going the way you planned it. You might feel that, oh, at this point in your life, this is what you wanted to achieve, but don't dwell on the negatives. Don't dwell on the things that you don't have. Focus on where you're going. Focus on the journey. Focus on where God is taking you to. Your destination. You haven't reached it. I haven't reached my destination. Like, I haven't even scratched the surface. I haven't. No. So don't look at yourself like, oh my God, I can never make anything out of my life just because maybe something is not working out. It might be a relationship, it might be a job application, it might be a health issue, it might just be anything. Don't dwell on the negatives, because if you look at your life and you look at the negatives and the positives, a lot of times, because we don't look at the positives, we dwell on the negatives, and those positives are actually even more than those negatives. Like, if you took a list, because me, I do I do a lot of self-check. Oh, and one of my friends still called me from Nigeria recently, and she was telling me about some issue she had. And she said one of the reasons why she likes to talk to me is because I do self-evaluation a lot. I evaluate my relationships with people. I evaluate myself, my personal self, my human, and it's something I do a lot, and I don't deceive myself. I tell myself the truth. I'm very honest with myself. Like, I'm the most honest person with myself. Always very honest with myself and genuine. And I think that people need to come to that space of self-evaluation, self-realization, where you know that before anybody can define you and say, Fikemi, this is how you are. Miriam, this is who you are. You have already defined yourself. So the world is not going to put you in a box or call you what you're not, because you know that that's not what you are. So please, let's not focus on those things that we don't have, or those things that we're thinking of and we're like, oh my God, this, because you begin to worry and you begin to fear. And fear and worry, those are two dream killers. They're going to kill your dreams. So focus on those things that are there, that you have, the things that you're thankful for. And with those things, you begin to build, you build on them, build on them, build on them, build on them. And then you begin to achieve more, you achieve more, you achieve more. And you're not allowing the negative things hold you down, because there's so many people that when COVID hit, they got hit because they were just like, nobody was prepared. Who's ready for a pandemic? Who is prepared? Nobody. Even our world leaders, nobody was prepared. But the thing hit everybody, and some people till tomorrow, they have not recovered from, the whole shock of the pandemic, everything. Just because they chose to dwell on negativity. On the negative side, it's this same during the same COVID that Amazon is making profits, making millions. This is the same COVID that businesses are being built. People are taking advantage of the situation. Of the pandemic. People are creating opportunities from the pandemic. If those people had dwelled in the negatives, there is no way they would ever even be able to create anything or even forge ahead in their businesses. So if you're watching me, this message might just be for one person. If you are letting maybe a health challenge or a job rejection or a failed relationship or failed marriage or rift friendship, relationship rift with your friends or things like that, you're allowing it to hold you down or make you a bitter person or a negative person, or it could even be the loss of a loved one. If you're allowing that to hold you down or to just keep you down, then you're doing yourself a disservice, because you're not going to allow the best version of you shine and come out. You need to rise above situations, and you need to always put yourself first. Always, always put yourself first. Be considerate, be kind, be empathetic, but always put yourself first. Because guess what? Everybody else is putting themselves first. So why are you not putting your own self first? You put others before you. Others put themselves before you. So where are you? You're at the back of the line now. In fact, you are nowhere. You're not on any line at all. You're not on any queue. So put yourself first, and just become the best version of yourselves. And these are the things that we need to teach our children. And we also need to let them understand that everyone is different, but even through our diversity and through our differences, we are all beautifully colored. So yeah, I still have, I think, 10 people watching me. And I thank you all for staying till the very, very, very end. But it's time to actually say goodbye. Have an amazing Saturday. Please buy my book if you haven't already bought the book. You can buy it for children in your community, in your church, in your mosque. Buy for your family, buy for friends, buy for nieces, nephews, godchildren, and your children. Thank you so, so much. I love you all. And I'm rooting for every single one of you. Thank you once again. I appreciate you. And yeah, this has been a fantastic virtual lunch. Thank you, everyone. Love you guys. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed, and make sure you get a copy of my book, Beautifully Colored. Why am I talking like that? I know. I just want to pin my comments. I want that to be like the comment on the book. So thank you very much, everyone. Hi. Almost 3 hours. Wow. I wasn't even looking at the time. Thank you. See how I blended nicely with the kids here. Thanks, everyone. Fikemi, thank you. I see you. You stayed till the end. Moses, Shalakbe, Miriam, Shiji, thank you all so much. Moses, my sister, MCH, Christine, Kike Lomo, thank you all. My family, everyone watching. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Go get your copies of the book, and love you all. Have a great weekend. Bye.